9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm muted again. Hey, welcome back. I'm done so well, huh? The one thing I know how to do so well is to mute myself. Because I talk a lot of nonsense sometimes, you know what I mean? My wife would love to mute me. My kids want to mute me. When I start cracking jokes, my friends want to mute me. When I sing, they will take the microphone and they will kill me. So yes, welcome to the show, guys. Hope you guys are well. Yes, I was muted for a while, but that was a dramatic way to start the stream, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, we're back. And I was thinking, what better way to make the best out of a not so good situation with FM26? And yeah, you know, yesterday I did suggest there are ways to play around it. And I was thinking what better way to do it with than my favorite save, Build a Nation, right, in Hungary. So we're going to revisit the save. Now, I know some of you were hoping I'd do it in FM24. Now, the reason why I'm not going to do it in FM24 is because A, FM26 is out. B, how would you play something like that on FM26, right? So what would your approach be? Would it be a bit more leaner? It could be a bit more leaner, and it could suit more players because it's a speed running style of playing Football Manager. Yeah, so there's no like stop, smell the roses. Of course, we will stop, smell the roses, but we won't have a notebook to do it with. So no notes to be taken. We'll have to create ironically legendary stories of our players and hope we remember. And it's a good way to find out what the game lacks. We all know what it lacks. Everything else. So we're not gonna go there, right? I mean, I could be one grumpy old man, which is damn easy for me. But what's the point? Yeah, life is short. If this doesn't work out, after 2 hours of streaming Football Manager, you watch me play as a mage. I need to get some Valor Stones, and I have got to get the Perfidious Projector. I really need that trinket because I want to get that mage ready for midnight when it crash lands in 2 weeks' time, because that mage is flying out of the gate as the first character that I'm starting with on the expansion. Unfortunately, they got nerfed yesterday because my mage was just going blasting everything though. I was like, oh, this is good, man. I like this mage. He's clearing everything in record time. So that was me. That suddenly the nerfs came yesterday and there are more nerfs coming. So I was like, damn it. But I already decided on starting the mage. I already psychologically prepared myself. His name is Quartz. Very original name for a mage too. So thanks for following me. We're going to do this. Guys, it's back to FM26. We're back with build a safe, build a nation, not build a safe. In this case, it's actually rebuilding the safe too, right? It is. We're back to doing it all over again. Yes, and we're using the FM Teeny skin. Why am I using this skin? And why am I not using some other skin? Why don't I use a skin like, the ones that everyone seems to love? Problem with the other skins is, I would like to use, one of the skins I want to use is Morak skin, but Morak has yet to update his skin. So I can't, go to Morak skin just yet. So I definitely would not recommend people go in and go like, hey, you know what? You want to do this, you have to use a skin that's outdated. The problem is if you do that, what's going to happen is, and this is going to be painful for some of you, if you do that, what's going to happen is your skin might crash. The game might crash. So my recommendation is whenever you start with a new version of the game, please. I already did one stream and I explained everything to you guys already, right? So I don't want to repeat myself. Preferences, I want to go in and check. Okay, first up, we got to have to do this because I don't know how Morak handles colors yet. Okay, this is how Morak handles colors. That's my shader at work. So I want to take out my shader first and then we'll worry about it later. Okay, so I think as well, I'm going to leave this. Maybe I'm going to, should I create a new one? Teeny 1. Okay, so that's a preset name. Okay, so I'm gonna call this Teeny 1. So that way, if I make changes, I know I'm doing it to Teeny 1 and not to the one that actually works, right? For the other skins. So this way, it's easier for me. And then I'll add another one. Home. I need to add. Let me take this off. Go to home again. What do I need? I also need this. I need okay. Live cam again. And one more. Where's my tone map? And then we need. Okay, all right, I got all of them in. Okay, so now I come in here and I do this. Boom. Then when I go in here, I got all these 4 in. So if I want to make changes later, it's super easy for me. Okay, so I take all these off again. Then as I play the game, I'll know what settings I need to adjust later. Okay, so here we go. So let's do a quick catch up. What is happening in the save? We have absolutely no idea. All right, so we go to preferences, do all the setups first, right? Detail. Because I just, wait a minute. This is Villarreal. Load the game. We got to go to get the game. So, FM24, no. FM26. This is an FM26. So let's see if I can find it here. I know Frena Kravos is here. This is the latest one we did on the stream, right? So we can actually go to this one. Right. Or I can go to the base game. I think, you see, the problem is right now, we don't have, because I did it as a folder, no? So browse, games, let's see, they have folder here, no? So are they Hungary RTG? So this is the one that I have, which is dated 22nd of 22nd. We can load this. It's 12th of August, right? So back to last saves. We go back to Frena Kravos. That is 20 October. Was it? Can't remember. No, I can't remember. I'm so old. This one was. This is 15th of September 2020. So the difference is really a month. And this is got. This is 26. Take it out again. I just want to check the date. 15 September 20. So the season just started. That one, the season is in full flight. I can't afford to make mistakes. And I can't remember what was happening. I'm deciding which one to go with. I think I'll go with this one. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, we'll just... Oh, sorry, this is February 29. Oh, we actually went quite far. That's the other save. We went quite far. We went all the way to February of 2029. So I think we have to come to this one. Yeah, because this is really far. And it's like a whole season, right? I don't want to redo everything. So the rest of them... Fine. So we load the save. Okay. So that's the plan, huh? So we load the save. So first things first, we know what's happening with the youth team, right? And so I was thinking about it. Well, we all do our best thinking on the throne, right? So I was doing my thinking on the throne, and I was going, what do I do? Staff. So we're gonna have to. Oh no, I don't like this gray, man. I know it's a dark skin, but this is yikes. Can I do something about this? Problem is this is just the front. No, that's the thing here. I can't really change this because this is just the top bar, right? If I change I change the whole thing. Why is the top bar like this? Why is it so gray? It's like a bit sad lah, this top bar. I don't really like it. I mean, I know it's dark, but I prefer the dark skin anyway, so this is okay. So I'll have to get. So we got a staff, right? So go to club and staff. First things first, let's look at our responsibilities for the staff. Okay, we'll do that. Coach assignments. Everything was set up before I quit. I remember we couldn't do it on stream. So I was quite annoyed. We want to look at our hierarchy of all the staff. So I want to look at all the staff now. Coaching team is here. Coaching team is here. So we got director of football. I don't know, man. Do you have a director of football? There you see. This is cool, right? I need to know whether I can hire what my allocations are. So I got manager, assistant manager, head of youth development, coaches, set piece, head performances. So definitely no head of youth. What's the thing called again? Director of football, right? So let's go to the board. Staff. Is there a technical director that I can hire? Oh. No. We can have a warm weather training camp. There, we got director of football. We have a director of football. So that means it's not here. It's in the recruitment team. Correct. So this is the director of football. Okay, so here's the director of football. Tamas Haniel. Okay, so first I want to look at him, director of football, and I want to know what can I find out about him, right? What is his personality? I know we signed a guy with very good personality. Then look at his Butching. Prefers a 4-2-3. Okay, look, we did brilliantly. Okay, so that means we got the right guy. Because my goal is to make sure that my director of football and my assistant manager both play the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-3-3, or the 4-2-3 and the 4-4-2. One of those two formations, right? Okay. So we got that. So we know he's okay, so we don't have to fire his ass. Okay, now we go to our back to our staff again. Go to our coaching team. Go to our assistant manager. I think it's from here. Where's the assistant manager? Why can't... Okay, can it? Good. Start from the top. Yeah, you can. Okay, so we come into Nenad. Nenad, let's see what he's good at. 4-3-3, 4-4-2. I think that's fine. Okay, that is fine. Okay, so this is okay. 4-3-3, 4-4-2. The set piece tendency are the same as mine, so that's good. All right. Okay. All right, so we got this. Now we go to responsibilities. We got to be very careful. Right now, I'm going to be very, 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 very meticulous about this. Okay, so now we go to tactics. Second team, Nenad is in charge. Very good. Tactics youth team, Nenad is in charge. Very good. Okay, so Nenad will be there. Okay, training responsibility, youth team training. No longer me. I mean, general training I can do. At least I think general training I will carry on doing it because it's quite easy. Yeah, that's not a problem for me. Except now we might have a problem with training routines. Okay, we'll have worry. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, youth team training is still me. Okay, so leads individual training is still me because I'm still want to be. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, we will not be involved in all this anymore. Okay, so we leave this all to the person in charge of the youth team. All right, so general training will leave it to him as well. So we're gonna leave it to our assistant manager. Okay, and we go to our assistant manager. Hey, with Flash. How are you, man? So now what we're gonna do is leave all these to whoever is the assistant manager of the relevant team, whoever's leading that team in tactics. So that person will be in charge of that. So go back to my staff again. I should have taken notes. Coaching team. What was it again? Where did I find it the first time? Tactics, right? Responsibility for tactics. Yeah, tactics. Correct. That was where I found it. Okay, Nenad is in charge of this team and Nenad is in charge of the second team. Okay, so he's in charge of both these teams. So he's my number two. Number two literally going to do all the work. I just want to know the news. Okay, so we'll get to scouting responsibility later. Scouting responsibility is director of football straight away. Okay, so this one, assigned scouts won't be me, it's him. Director of football now. Okay, provide scout feedback, director of football. Provide scouting opposition reports. Okay, good. When you added to a shortlist for, I would just wait for 6 months. Scout a player, I want them to do it for 1 month. 2 weeks. So we get a better thing. So I'm not not going to do this anymore already, right? So we are playing it by the book now because I can't really get involved in tactics for the youth team. I can't say I want him to play there. So what's the point of me being in charge of training, right? That's my logic. My logic is very simple. I might take over if I find that there's a 17-year-old that's got really a lot of potential, then I'll just bring him to the senior team straight away, right? So if he's got really good, if I sign someone who's really good, I may leave in the youth team for a while, see how he develops. If I see that he's developing okay, I've got to take. We need to really have some faith in the system. Okay, so that's what I'm planning to do. Give SI a chance. I'll probably regret it later, but never mind. We already give SI so many chances, right? So why do I want to give them more chances? No, that might okay. Youth team training, second team. Least general training I will do, right? I can set up the general training requirements, right? I will still do that. But leading individual training will no longer be me. It will be him. Okay? It will be him. He will take care of everything. He might get overworked, right? Okay, let's be fair, lah. Okay. We give the Jailton, assistant manager. Assistant manager for the under-19s is this guy. He'll lead the general training and he'll lead the... Okay, good. Okay, general training, I think we will leave it to the manager of the second team. Who's the second team manager? Do we have a second team manager? We don't have a second team manager. We have an assistant manager, but we don't have a manager. Okay, note to self. Go hire a manager. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Hey, no, not me. I cannot get involved. The SI don't want us to get involved, so I don't get involved. I'm no longer involved. I don't get involved, baby. Okay, so tactics with Pro second team, that's him. So this is all done. Okay, so scouting responsibility, it will be the director of football. I will handle. I like this life now. Hey, baby. I don't go for meetings, baby. You just bring the news to me. What have you done for me lately? Okay, what have you done for me lately? Aha. What have you done for me lately? Ha. Any news tactics up your sleeve? I got plenty of. I got so many tactics up my sleeve. The new one is the 3-4-3. I got a 3-4-3 tactic. Flying wingbacks, attacking the box. Yep. And then you put two target forwards in front. Put two target men in front and then center forward to go through them. Yeah, very nice. Wingbacks are creating a lot of havoc, man. Yeah. Got Spurs. Speaking of which, you Spurs guys, how would you like Mauricio? Hey, I have a feeling Pochettino is coming back. No? I have a strong feeling. No? Pochi is coming back. He's coming back, man. Technical director, right? the question is this, no? Who is our technical director? Staff responsibility. I still don't know, no. Scouting, I have a technical director, right? I don't think so. I don't think we have a technical director. They say the responsibility is that of a technical director. But where's the technical director in the whole equation here? Like oh, no. Don't tell me I have to do it all again. Thank God. Whew, that's the best thing about the FM26. In FM24, if you do this, right, you're screwed. You're going to do it all over again. Thank you, man. For once, I actually like the fact that the game didn't go forward. Graham Yates, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you will get the support though. I think board support. I think fan support 100% is going to get. Yeah, board support. I mean, they can't get any. They can't go anywhere. They're technical director. We haven't signed a technical director. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hire a technical director. So we're gonna put out one place an advert, scouting, technical. We want to get a really top technical director. Okay, all right. So we're not gonna do it. We're gonna play by the rules. We gotta play by the rules. Put it out there. We get one with a fantastic personality. Okay, bring him in. He has to have good scouting knowledge, good network, whatever. No. And he's gonna come in and we're gonna apply. Okay, think to play this game, have a bit of fun. Just to go back to the core football. Exactly. Leave the data focus. Exactly, Kevin. That's all I'm gonna do. Because I am hardcore data driven. Okay, but you have to remember that side of me only emerged in the last 3 years, not forever. So I had to be true to myself as well. This has been a long-term save of mine for a long time. Initially, I didn't want to come back into it because I was all kinds of like, oh no, what is going to happen to my boys? That kind of thing. No, I was like, now I'm thinking to myself, what the hell, man? Just play the save, Yeah, I'm going to play the save. So confirm transfer. Who's coming? Damn it. Confirm transfer. Wait, hold on. What transfer is this? Search starts on here, Press set to, he's set to move. Okay, accept. Hamid Traore has agreed to join the club. Okay, whoever that is. We don't know, no. I have a feeling Pochettino is coming back. Don't be surprised. I think Pochi is coming back and it needs to be the best news ever. No, son have accepted an offer for Diego Barrera. Okay, apparently I've been going around trying to sign players. I have no idea. Okay, we gotta just go with the flow and accept. We gotta go with the flow and accept, man. $1 million. I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta accept whatever we accepted. Finalize the deal. Exit the talks. I don't even know what tactic we're playing. Got no clue, though. I'm like, okay, we go. I haven't played this save in such a long time. This is so much fun. It's like disaster waiting to happen. I'm like a train. I'm boarding a train, right? It's like a train to nowhere. Why? Why is it being cancelled? Well, not complete before the era transfer. I see. Okay, offer me for Barrera. So apparently we gotta go in and try and get him again later. Apparently I'm not as smart as I think I am. We're gonna better footballers. I think exactly. I'm going back to exactly. I think data is taking so much away from the game that people are now swearing by data all the way. Yeah. So I was thinking the same thing today. Raika, I completely signed Marquinhos. Hey, I remember Marquinhos, one of my players. So okay, let's just look at our tactic first. So we're not. So the training, right? I'm only senior team now. So that's the good news, right? So we don't have to look at the youth team. We just have to get reports only. Okay. All right. So MagyarChic was the tactic I was using. In possession was this. Oh, I got wow. This is one of my. I want to go and have a lot of fun tactic. Okay, we're gonna turn him into. Oh, I know why this is inverted fullback because we were worried that one side of the pitch is too overexposed, right? So okay, go back. I hope so. Hey, Igor is the new interim manager, right? What do you guys think of him? I think they bring him just to shore things up, make sure that nobody leaves the club. I think they brought him in just to make sure, like because he's got that stern demeanor, right? You want a transfer? You dare ask me for a transfer? Look at what's behind me. Full of the player will go like because the modern generation of players, they are basically mice lah. Okay, they're not like Roy Keane kind of players. You bark at them one time, they straight away go and see a mental health consultant. I'm not making fun of something, but seriously, they don't cut. Hey, this modern generation of players, they don't cut as a tough man to me. They're all like wimps to me. Half of them look like wimps to me. Every day we're like all like smiley, fashionista kind of shit. They lost that. I mean, give me Roy Keane. Give me all these, full-blooded Tony. What is his name? Tony Adams. Yeah, this kind of like you see them in a bar, you straight away run. The moment they say, that's my spot, you go like, yeah, please, you want a drink too? I think so, man. I think when Igor takes to the pitch, he's going to tell his players, you want to impress me? Show me the number of broken legs on the pitch. He strikes me as a manager you do not mess around with. No. I think they brought him in to make sure that the dressing room, right, doesn't erupt. Like players, because frequently when this kind of turbulence, right, personalities start to rise to the surface and they try to impose themselves in the dressing room. So I think he's come in. They brought in a guy that's. I hope I'm right, lah. I hope I'm right. I could be wrong too, Hey, Frey, we are top of the table. Oh, not bad. This is easy. I'm already top of the table. Oh, yeah, I'm also the favorite, right, for this league, right? So yeah. Why? You know what's the challenge in this save or not? Being patient and making sure that all the other clubs become strong. Mm-hmm. Because we also have to do well in Europe. But we are not the only ones. We have to make sure the other clubs do well in Europe too. Yeah, so we have to make sure Ferrava and Academia, Debrecen, Pax, they all get stronger. And then when we loan players, we have to make sure we loan it to these clubs. Then when we sell players, it's not like how much money can we make. It's more like, all right, so we got this Croatian club that is willing to pay 2 million more, but we also have Debrecen who want to pay only 1 million. So we have to sell it to Debrecen and say no to the Croatian club. Why? Because we're strengthening our own local clubs. But having said that, because I played this kind of saves before, then after that, the following season you get damn angry because 1 and 2 seasons later you get what the? They let the player go, and they sell him cheaper. That's the worst part. So I don't know, man. So a lot of players, when they do this kind of build a nation saves, what they end up doing is they end up taking a mid-tier team, because with a mid-tier team, you become a farm, right? So you know that the best players are going to go. So you prioritize selling it to your own clubs. And if they sell them off, because they came from you cheap, right? Then they make a profit. So you're making them richer. And you get a sell-on clause for yourself, so you make some money as well. Okay, so we're gonna review our team selection. Okay, what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna save this team selection because I haven't played this in a while, right? So save this team selection as a starting 11. Okay, so we know, because we know that this was the starting 11 anyway before I joined, before it started, right? So we got the goalkeepers. Gasparani is injured, so we gotta bring on somebody else. Oh my god! How long are you out for? 6 to 12 days. That's not too bad. Okay, we will get him. How do I do this? Can I just come here? I'm so used to this drop-down arrow being the one, no? Like I can click on this and he'll go into the first team, or just right-click and he'll be in the team. But never mind, it's okay. Such is life, lah. Cannot complain too much. Miles might get a heart attack. Miles might get so upset. I don't want him to be upset. He's already probably depressed. Okay. I won't be surprised, a lot of people have been upset by the game, right? So I don't know how many substitutes I'm allowed. So yeah, I think I'm allowed 12 substitutes apparently. So I might be wrong. This guy can. And then Weigeding, I remember you. Weigeding. Who's Taki? Honey? Hey, look. This looks like it's got a filter for... Yeah, I knew it. Richie. Okay. Monk's Guard. I remember Monk's Guard. Okay. Iliev, I remember you as well. You're a good player. Okay, so who you got? Popov, Serafimov, Mosquera, Duric, I remember, was a second choice in most cases. Why was that a dip to black? No? We got Micetic, we got Danielson playing here, we got Pirini, we got Borukov. We're gonna uncheck him because he's not fit. So we're gonna bring him on instead. Okay, that's it. And everybody looks like they're very tired. Yeah, Tino has the same class of 10 or so games. Romero spoke to what that comes consequences. Romero might have to move on to a new club. Yeah, probably. But I see, the thing is, right, I'd suspect they won't. I don't know. I don't think there'll be any players moving on. There might not be any players moving on. Okay, so we're going to go into the game. So excuse me while I pause the game at the start and adjust the gamma gain. I have to do it in the game itself. Okay, so here we go. Preparing. Okay, there we go. All right. As you can see, it's too bright. Okay, home. When I come in here, I'm going to bring this dark. No, this is too much blue. Okay, now I apply my vignette. You know, the vignette goes right around. This will be make it really. I can go like this. Okay, let's just focus on the game, man. Let's ignore the fans in the audience. I could do that. I feel like a kid. I swear to God, I feel like a kid. No. Okay, so we got lift gamma again. We done this. Technicolor. Tone map. Tone map again. Bring the color back. Saturation. We bring our saturation just a. Bring it to 0 line. We don't need more saturation. Yeah, okay. All right. Now I can adjust. See, I want this. Something like this. Okay. All right, then what about the vignette? We don't change. So now we got gamma gain. So gamma gain, I can bring it up. Now I can bring it down. Okay. Bring it all the way down. Okay, done. Yeah, sweet. No more eye pain. No eye pain now. See how it is. One little things you have to do, though, because the bloody graphics look so horrendous in the game. Oh, look at it. Now my eyes are very comfortable. I can see the ball. I can see we're carving out a brilliant chance there. You can't save different profiles? What? Different profiles or what? This one? Yeah, you can. I saved this for, this is teeny. This is a teeny profile. Because I'm using the teeny skin, right? So there'll be a slight difference. Yeah. So I do not want to go in and then start like messing with the others which work on the Morex skin. And Morex has not updated his skin yet. Micetic to the ball. Brilliantly done. Okay. Oh yeah, he's a young player for the future though. We gotta hang on to him. Whoa! What can I say about our genius? He is the man of the future, Bogdan Mircic. You know, I remember this guy, when we first saw him, right, come up, emerge into our first team, right? So we said, oh, this guy looks potentially okay, you know. Actually, this is one of the stories, right, that I like. Because he was recommended by the coaches made me notice him first. So I went like, okay, I saw the report coming in from the trade report. I said, okay, we'll give him a chance. And he immediately applied himself in the very first game. Huh? What's all this? Why do you have all this? I don't need all this. So much information. I gotta pause that again because way too much information. Okay, it's okay. I like the fact that somebody actually did that for the half in between match highlights, which is kind of nice. Pirini, nice football. Danielson, look at the way we are playing, man. But Chit is setting up. Oh, it's a second. Samba football at its finest. Samba football, baby. We know how to string a pass together. Look at that, man. Setting it up beautifully. It doesn't matter which version of Football Manager SI, which match engine they use, it's always the same. See, the thing about Football Manager is the match engine is always the same. Fundamentally, not very much has changed in the game. Some people would like to think that for every match engine, we've got to relearn the game. Actually, nothing could be further from the truth. Yeah. The game has never been so complicated that it needs us to relearn things like new rules on the match engine. And I know people have, they do a lot of simulations, right? And they say, there's a new meta for FM26. Actually, it's been the same meta since Championship Manager. And a lot of these new players that do the experiments, they probably come to realize it. Until SI fundamentally changed this game, which I don't see them doing for the next 20 years, because it was created fundamentally by Paul Collier and Mark. And their logic was the foundation for the match engine. So the way I see it, the only way it's going to change is if tomorrow SI change, like they start, instead of giving us broad, like most of what we see now is just taking existing features in the game and just making it seem like they're automated. They're giving us a bit more control over them. Things like the duties from last season, they are in the game now. They just called something else. But they have a bit more to them than they did last season, because last season when you have a support duty, you can't do very much with it, right? Just put him support and you hope for the best. But this season, a support duty can be, they can be two forms right now. One can be a player that just comes back, he just tracks, and another one that will do a bit of both, like a generic winger. So, and then you've got like roles that suddenly through the phase, they will change. So there has been just a bit more of a change there. But like, for example, if SI were to introduce like different kinds of pressing all over the pitch, maybe in this zone we want you to press like that, in that zone we want you to press like this, or they introduce like features where we can assign we can make the pivots change, right? So in your tactic that you created, right, then your pivot can rotate. Now, the problem in the game is we can't, but in real life, pivots actually rotate. So what happens is, imagine a diamond, right? So you got a diamond like this, okay? So what happens with Atalanta, for example, used to be the guy at the base of the diamond will move here. This guy will come down, take over his position. That's not at the base. He's now here. He goes up, and the other guy comes there. So they rotate the whole diamond. So it was very interesting what Atalanta did at one point. So that was actually so cool. And we got different kinds of tactical systems with different nuances. And if things like that happen here, then I would say we might have to relearn the match engine, but it'll only be the rules, right? And those rules will be simple, because ultimately the game is still driven by attributes. And that will never change. So that is the reason why whenever SI reintroduce a new match engine, yes, it's fun to play. I just want to relearn the broader rules, because the broad rules would have changed slightly. Like this season, we've got in and out of possession. But once you understand what they're doing, then it just becomes straightforward. Yeah. So it shouldn't be difficult for most people to come to grips. But I'm very confident that on our Discord, right, you guys will know it straight away, because my approach to tactics doesn't change. And so my explanations and the guides that I write, they haven't changed, but they're always the same, right? I just tell you to look for certain things, and I explain things. Like this season, I spent a big chunk of my guide on diamond pivots, right? So because I think that's a trend in which the world is going to head in the next couple of years. So I always pay attention to what's happening in the real world and try to apply it in the game and see whether SI can keep up. So looking at this, XG-wise, okay, these are our players, right? So the guys who are getting into goal scoring position, MagyarChic, but we don't know how many shots he's taken, and Borukov. So we're not going to worry about data too much. Just to know that the guy who's creating a lot of the chances has been Follow Ronshu. He's had 2 assists. And Follow Ronshu is actually playing in the all-important position here, because I'm expecting him to drive up and be the magnet. The play is going to go through him. And the thing is, if Follow Ronshu can't play it, he's going to pass back, right? So ping, ping. Mosquera is just behind him. At the end of the day, it's football. Can't really deviate too far from it being a football sim. No, it's not a football sim. It's just a football game. computer game. It's not a simulation. It can't be a simulation. It's just like, imagine, it's just a tool to put us in that shoe of a manager, making changes, bringing players in. That's all it is. No? Yeah. It's not like, I think sometimes the mistake we make is we want it to be more. Because there's so much data in the game, we want it to be more. So that then SI ends up in that precarious position where they end up promising things they can't deliver. Right? They go in that, yeah, we are a simulation. So then they start talking about how they're selling their data to clubs and scouting networks or whatever that is the case. MagyarChic, nice pass from Merchie, man. Danielson back to MagyarChic, goes back. This is why I like wingers. They stretch the defense. Look at how out of position those fellas are. Oh my God. Did you see what happened in defense? The entire defense was ripped apart by the winger combination of the winger and the follow roll show, this tree. There's this little like black, right? You notice that? The fade? There's a bit of a slight transition problem. But I don't think that could be the skin as well. I don't know if it's the skin or the game itself. And I don't want to. Oh, no, 2-footed tackles for Serafimov. He's going off. That is such a clear 2-footed. So we go combine. What we're going to do is, we know he's gone. Pulorunchu comes here. So this guy now becomes advanced center back still. Why can't we just, why must the game still have this? So in possession, I want you to go into the middle. You come up. And now instead of you being a channel midfielder, out of position, you come here. All right. And then Borukov will come here. This guy will come here. In possession. This one should still work. This guy becomes inside fullback. If I move him back here, yeah, move him back here. This guy comes here. This guy becomes center back or ball playing defender. This guy becomes defensive midfielder. Defensive midfielder, okay. Out of possession. There'll be a 4-4-2, so he'll drop into this position. But the problem is this. Yeah, it's okay, it won't be the end of it. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. So what will happen is Mosquera and Fuluruchu will swap, so we can stop getting the error. Alright, okay, let's go. Terafimov, a 2-footed tackle. What a joker. Berate the team. That was unnecessary, Totally unnecessary. Okay, so now we have to see whether we're gonna see the game out to halftime. We're not gonna make a substitution right now. I want to see whether which of these are better. Who's better at playing as a central defender, Follow Ronshu or Kern? Because we're gonna have a problem right now. Because we lost the two DMs in front, but we should be fine. I'm still worried about our transition attack wise. I don't think we'll have a problem. We're still okay. But we're gonna play on positive second half, so the passing is shorter. All right, so come in here now. Address the team. Absolutely unacceptable. Go to attack. This is what we can do. Borukov and Danielson could also stay in front. Yeah, they could stay in front and then maintain our 2-man. My midfielder, tracking forward, he comes back. DM, then when that's out of possession, in possession, and still do this. Fuller don't show you a height to be a defender. Can. Okay, we'll just play the same way. Won't change anything. Oh, no wonder. Okay, winger. Alright, Perini, MagyarChic, channel forward, channel midfielder. Again to the final third. And attack, and then on defense, we'll drop into this shape. But there's no point asking Borukov to come all the way back. And then team instructions. We got to change something here. Out of possession. This is gone. Okay. Line of engagement is still mid-block. Defensive line and behavior is still standard. Okay, let's go. I hope this works, man. I've never played 10-man yet. This is the first time I'm doing it. What meta? No such thing as meta lah, football. Yeah? KXO TV. Meta is the mind, baby. Your brain. Our brains are the meta for this game. The other thing is that they will be able to get past us. So we'll come inside here. I think I want to do something different as well. Opposition instructions. Do we have OIs? Okay, so right foot, left foot still. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Okay, still tracking, then keeping them wide. Okay. Okay, let's go. Once again, Omachi with the ball. Hey, nice. Poloronsho, nice football. Danielson. Ball goes long, good defending. Good defending. We're still playing well. Okay, Perini, what a ball to Danielson. Danielson, come in. Oh, you sweet thing. Oh, man. Off the line. Cleared off the line. We could have scored another goal. Yeah, now they got to come back. That's why we're not counter-pressing. They'll come back into their defensive shape. Yeah, that pause I don't like. That transition. One damn transition. I'm like a stickler for transitions. I find something I don't like, I get a bit annoyed, but then I have to learn to live with it, I guess. Yeah. See, I can't even see, right? I mean, where is oh, yeah, it's at the bottom. I'm like trying to figure out where is my fatigue factor. Okay, so this guy, if I substitute him off, who can come on? Mihai. Mihai is Mr. Oh yeah, I forgot. Mihai is Mr. I always make mistake, right? So you can take out. We'll tell you what we'll do. Take out this guy. We'll bring on Friday. Okay, we take off the Pierini, who's not really playing very well. Okay, but he's like he doesn't want to leave the club as well. Substitute him and bring on Biriglia, fresh legs. Now the question is the DM department. So Kern, I'm very scared of taking Kern off and bringing on this guy, Mihai, because Mihai has always had a problem. What about Daniel Mason? Let's see if Mason is around. Oh shit. Can I get the they won't tell you, right? Oh sorry, I forgot. They won't tell you. So substitutes are here. Where's the subs again? There we go. Okay. Where's Mason? I wish you could mouse over and they can tell you what he's like, no? SI? Mason, jumping reach. No, Mason doesn't have the aggression. He's young. I will bring him on too much pressure. The idea was to develop him, not to stress him out and give him a heart attack. Okay, so we'll just try and see. We manage with these guys first. Yeah. MagyarChic is doing well. He's tearing this team up a new hole, putting them under pressure. Yeah, I'll pass. Keep us best. I mean, indicative of how you're playing as well. Oh, Friday. What the hell, man? Friday came on and look at him. Didn't take long for Friday to take a knock. They want to take Friday out of the game because Friday is our set piece specialist. That's why I brought him on. He is a one, we need a set piece magician. He will create one from nothing. Yeah, really one. And we're playing positive because we don't want long passes. Positive is a nice mentality. For me, my favorite mentality is cautious, positive, and attacking. Positive is when I want to keep the ball. Okay, so I got no choice. I don't want to lose my player. So we come back this, and then we're gonna take. I don't want to lose Friday. Friday gets injured. That's it. I'm gonna bring him on, And then Borukov, do we have another striker? Juric. Okay, let's go. We're just buying time with substitutions. Uh-oh. No defend. Uh-oh, come on. Oh, wide. Let me check your comments. I see some comments. I'll get to them very soon. I just want to pay attention to this. We're a man down. We've been a man down since the start of the second half. So since the first half, we were man down. So I've been trying to manage the game. I forgot. Our set pieces, we don't have anybody back defending. Damn it, no. I love playing like that. No, it's all entertaining football. See, so I mean, oh man, look at us go from attack to from defense to attack. What a way to finish the game, baby. See, this is why I like not with everyone attacking. It's the hard attack. And then when you get a chance, they get a counter, they don't score, I get a counter, I score. Because my players will be pumped. What a goal, man. Birikdia comes on. 10 men down. We win the game. Brilliant. What a match. What a match. This was a great game for Serafimos, the idiot. No? So we did the right shot. You see? Pass maps just, if you already understand your tactic, pass maps just reinforce things. Yeah. Pass maps will not make you a better player. Pass maps is just there. If you don't know how to read pass maps, you don't have to do this in pointers. You see, for me, right, there's a big gap here, right? Some people might say, there's too big a gap you can go through. I don't know what. And I'm like, I look at pass maps. You know how I look at pass maps? Heat. Like size of the pass map means my focus play is working. See, 1, 2, 3, all focus play. See that? All these guys. Passes are linking between these guys. So my focus play is brilliant. Look at that. This is my focus play instruction at work. Because you got the links are in a tactic, right? So that's how I look at pass maps. Pass maps just help you analyze. Look at this. Where's all the football coming? In the center. They're trying to get the ball out. But you see the wing backs are the critical players. See, in this kind of a tactic, which is narrow, right? These guys better have the ball. So they have to be thick like mine. Because then the wing back is seeing the ball and he's passing the ball. And you see, look at this, the wing back and back to him. They can't even pass balls. My strategy was right all along. Look at this. So I did the right thing. A lot of the time, the ball ends up in the center. It doesn't leave the center. It just stays in the center. See, so the ball is cycling through the center. So you see, it's important to look at key pass maps and understand what you're looking at. Not, it looks pretty. I've seen a lot of things like, I'm after this. Why can't my pass map look like this? Like beautiful spider. I'm like, what the? So just keep it simple. Let's use common sense. It'll be fine. Do you think roles are moving well in FM26? I don't think they are fine. Okay. Roles are roles. Roles are nothing but where is the player going and that kind of stuff. Once you understand. See, you can't have a role be like what it is in real life. Okay, that's a myth. Okay, as I made that myth. The thing is, all roles do is put a player where you're supposed to be. Once you understand where the player is going to be with their role, then you're fine. Yeah, that's how I look at it. As long as you keep things simple, you'll be fine. The moment you start reading too much into the description of the role and think this is what you want, then you're screwed. Ataman, how are you, man? Is it under 19 assistant manager or manager responsible under 19 training? I think it should be under 19, but no, coming to it. I think whoever is the manager, I like to put my assistant manager in charge. Yeah. Because the assistant manager in this particular case is the one with the highest attributes or the one that has got the working with youngsters attribute, right? Or working with youngsters thing, right? So, and he's got the best personality and he knows the tactics and his tactical knowledge usually is higher. But when I hire an assistant manager, normally you don't get very good quality assistant managers. You get like managers who've got low tactical knowledge or low working with youngsters. So it doesn't really matter in that case. So what I normally do is I want to play like, there's no right and wrong. Do what you feel works for you. And I think what works for me is the notion that I have the assistant manager is playing the tactical, the one who's set up, who's in charge of training is playing the tactic I want him to play. That's the number one priority. The second priority is that he's got the right personality, right? So I want him to be professional. I want him to be those kind of personality, at least fairly professional, the best personalities possible, right? That's what I want from him. Not by it has to be the assistant manager or the manager because I'm not going to go there. This is a numbers game, so I'm going to stick to the numbers. Inside roles not staying in, not cutting in with the ball when it says a lot of specific PR. I think, but the problem is the game is not meant to be like the role follows the exact. That role must follow exactly what is written on the tin. It never happens that way. There's no such thing in Football Manager. I think people keep looking for that. They're not going to be very disappointed. It's never been that way since the day this game was made. This game has been made where the roles are a loose guide as to where they should be and what they should do. Ultimately, the attributes drive how they play so that every player playing their role is going to play slightly differently so that you get a bit of variety in the game. If the game becomes one where the player sticks to that position all the time, then the priority becomes the position, the role itself, and then the attributes take secondary place. So that's why that can never happen. Yeah. The ME is not doing whatever team instructions. No, the ME is doing exactly what I want you to do. Yeah, I find the players for my tactical system and I play it. I know exactly how my tactic is going to flow. Yeah. And just now when I made the change, I know exactly how we're going to play. So see, mine is not luck, no? Mine is 100% skill. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm never, for me, it's not the ME. When I went to 10 men, I knew exactly what I was doing with my tactic. I knew exactly this guy is going to be in this position, this guy's going to be in this position, they're going to do a focus play, I'm going to get the... Why do you think I changed the IF to winger? I didn't want him to be an IF. Originally, I wanted him to be an IF. Okay, because the role on the left was a fullback. Hey, Slip Mali, how are you, man? For me, the match engine here is fine. I actually I prefer this match engine to FM24's. FM24's is okay, like it's not bad, it's quite good, but this is way better. This is way better. This is like literally, I feel like I'm doing surgery on my team. What is the most important instruction for an inverter? Like, see, that is the thing here again. You say it out loudly. You are so focused on the instruction. No? I can't help you. Yeah. All right. So now we're doing okay. So any news from the Player of the Week? This is the only thing right now, right? Right. Our youth setup. I'm so out of touch with the youth team, bro. Now. I feel so out of touch with that. So what are we going to do? We got overview, lah. So like, the only way I can keep up with the team's news. So what's happening in the youth teams, boys? Tell me. Give me the news, baby. Okay, so these are the players rating. So they played the game on 6.9, 6.9. Okay, wow, look at them, man. Fixture schedule for the second team. Fixture schedule for the first team. Wow, against Gior, they had a 5-1 win. That's not too bad. Oh, I can load the match. That's nice. And watch them. So now I feel like, okay, I'm like the manager going to see them play. Huh? Okay, all right. So they played a 4-4-2, 4-2-4 strikeless. That's interesting. What happened is they actually took the tactic from FM24, no? What is all this? Freda Carvers plays Gaio. Gaio played the same tactic, is it? This is the same tactic, lah, idiots. The same team. Ouch. Wait. Is this the skin? Or is this... See, this is the problem with playing with skins, huh? I'm not sure, no. This is the problem with playing with skins, okay? Now I have to stop. Now I have to delete the skin. Now I have to delete the skin. I got no choice. Yeah, so I got to delete the skin because I don't know if that's... Because this could be the skin pulling the wrong information. So we have to quit the game. Quit game exit. No other choice. Okay, so I go to the main camera while I do all these changes. Okay. So what I do? I got to go to E. I got to go to Steam Library. I got to go to Steam Apps. I got to go to Common. I got to go to FM26. I got to go to FM Data. I got to go to streaming as a... No, so but if you have 11 players with no specific default instructions for roles, it's so easy, isn't it? Every kid can play. Yeah, that's exactly what it's meant to be. They don't want to make the game difficult. Like, the game has never been one where the player has to follow those instructions to a T, you know. See, roles are just meant like a broad stroke, like he's gonna be here, he's gonna be there. All right, he's gonna be free to do what he wants, like a free role. He's gonna move in the channels. Okay. Now the thing is, right? They never follow the instructions tightly as well. And two, players also in this game are supposed to dynamically, the roles are supposed to dynamically interact with the other roles around them. So if there's another role in that space, they won't go there. Yeah. So there's a lot of things, moving parts, so to speak. Okay, deleted. I better be sure I'm doing the right thing. Don't delete the wrong thing. Okay, all right. I mean, I go back up. I back up from backup. Right? So FM teeny skin replace folder standalone. See, I hope this is the updated one. We'll find out soon. I got to verify. Okay, never mind. Life is good. Command C. Okay, good. Go Command V. Boom. The only problem is I don't know if this folder is the patch one. Next, I got to verify skin cache. Verify the game. It'll take a while. So I got to chill. Hey, GT Nimrod, how are you, man? No, I had to delete teeny skin and go through the whole dance, delete skin, verify the installation, and go back again. Because I saw something in the game. I wasn't sure if it's a skin-related issue. Okay. Manage, where's the properties? Install files, verify integrity of game files. Okay, it'll take a while. It won't take long. Verify integrity is just to make sure that the files that you have installed are the ones that are for dispatch. Yeah. I just published my FM2 2026 custom database with a brand new league format never done in football. So let's say good. Oh, wow. That sounds cool. How much time did you spend on that, man, Nimrod? What's so different about your custom database? 46 files failed to validate and will be reacquired. So definitely I didn't use the latest. My installation is not latest one. So I need to actually go in and create another copy of that. Hold on. So gaming data E, this is Football Manager FM data, Steam library. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so Control A, Control C. Go to this folder, which is the backup of the backup. So I'm going to create a new one. New folder. What's today's date? Feb. Feb standalone. Okay, Feb standalone. Put this in here. So that next time I do it again, it will change. Oh, that post. Okay, no, you gotta remove the timer. FSR Tower Icarus. Wow. Hold on, we'll go there soon. No, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, sure. It's alright. Don't worry about it. There's a mod around. So thanks a lot, man, Cultural Effort. How are you? Dave? It's a Swiss format league. Sounds like a Swiss format league. Okay. Alright, we done that. We done this. Now we do that. Okay, wait, before I come in here, let's go to your... I have to actually go FM Scout. Tower of Icarus. Okay, it's not this there, we won't do it like that. So I got to FM Scout lah. Oh man, I won't be able to because I'm using a different way to connect to the internet. So while I'm streaming. I'll have a look at it later. Anybody's keen can go and have a look at it. I can't do it while I'm streaming. My thingamajig stops me from doing things like that. Some websites will while I'm streaming, I will not be allowed in, which is good for me. Protects my ass. I was watching there's a lot of chaos in Play the Bench because it actually doesn't interact all. Do you remember when two defenders are holding hands at the beginning? Sometimes they might be lah, but look, for me, I'm just gonna play the game. Let SI worry about their bugs and issues. Yeah, I just play the game, man. Whatever game they throw in front of me, I just break. It's not about how accurate or whether the things are working the way they are. I'm just gonna have fun. That's it. That's the way I play now. Yeah. Last time I used to be like, oh no, this is not the way it's supposed to be. If I go there, I'm gonna be stressed out. I'm gonna be like, damn it, I can't get it right. I used to be like that. There was a time, right, when I was playing this game, right? If I see something in the game, right, oh man, a long essay, I said to SI. And I'll be like, this second. I realize one thing. I'm not getting paid for any of that. Why should I do it? It's too stressful, man. Okay, let's go back to the youth team, right? So just now we saw I was looking at the youth team, you setup. We're going to receive the whole idea why I undid the skin was because of what we saw just now. Now we got to go use setup again, but now we got to overview. Notice the use setup. Why is it like this? Okay, all right. Apparently, under 90 fixtures, right? We were seeing under 90 fixtures, a 5-1 win, right? Okay, there we go. It was a skin. It was a skin. So the skin, that teeny skin, has got mistakes on it. So that's one of the reasons why whenever I use skins, I'm very careful. So teeny skin, just now we used teeny skin, right? They were showing me the same tactic for both teams. So I was like, oh my god, SI got this wrong. Actually, it wasn't SI, it was teeny skin. It's easy to confirm. So I wanted to know what tactic we were playing so I can fix it. Yeah, so the U team is still playing this tactic. So I don't know if I can change it now. Is it because I know the first team is not playing this tactic anymore. We don't have the tactic. Oh yeah, we still do. It must be this tactic, no? Black Magic, no? Madness, is it Madness? Yeah, it's Madness. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete Madness. Clear the slot. Okay. We're going to clear the slot. So now, Black Magic also is here. Bloody hell, clear the slot. So we already got MagyarChic. So they're forced to play the same tactic as us. Okay, all right. So that means the youth team is not playing the tactic. And then we'll just create a 4-2-3-1. We have a 4-2-3-1 right now, right? So the next tactic, we're probably going to load a tactic from here. We got Gambit, right? Gambit was 4-3-3. So put in for Gambit. It's because the youth team can play Gambit in that case. I don't know if they end up playing Gambit. Yeah, because they have the manager is a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 specialist. So that's on vanilla too. I have that. But no, I don't have it now. Yeah. Just now when I went to the youth team, right? Earlier when I went to the youth team, they had the same formation. Now I went back, didn't have the same formation. See? Not here. So where is it? There we go. 5-1, right? That's not. It was. They were playing. Now they see the youth is playing my tactic, the 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2. Okay, but they are playing a 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2. But the manager is playing it his way. No, he's not. Fullback, in fact, exactly the same setup as us. Yeah, exactly the same. So they are following my tactic slot. And this is their team. Oh, it's resets or reload. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, save game. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, okay. It's resets or reload, huh? All right, so what we do now is go back in. Oh, God. No. A bunch of Murgatroids. This is easy. Okay, we go in now. Go in here. This is the standalone. One of them is the E drive, and one of them is the D drive. This is skins. This is teeny skin. This is copy and paste. This is PC. This is okay. We go to default colors. Okay, we go default colors. Okay, maybe I can make it dark myself. Okay, all right. So we come in here. We go complete. Oh wait, am I in the right place at the right time? Yeah, I am. Okay. Terra copy. Replace all. Replace all. I think I did the right thing. I don't know. Quick game and exit. Yeah. I hope I did the right thing. I mean, we keep restarting the save. We'll know if we did the right thing. The Teeny's logo, Teeny's face will come out. This model will solve a lot of boring games. Swiss, okay, can you, okay, for the less inclined of us, GD and Nimrod, can you please explain what the Swiss model is? Because I, for one, don't even know what the Swiss model is. I was thinking Swiss cheese, Swiss army knife. I have no idea what a Swiss model is, no? No clue. Okay, camera teeny. Show me the teeny face. Did it work? It should. No, I don't think the teeny thing came in. Yeah, there is. There. Photosensitivity warning. Photosensitivity warning. And a teeny's beautiful face is showing up. But why is it Mr. Teeny 23? Shouldn't it be Mr. Teeny 26? I know it's stupid. Okay, sorry. No, I know it's not funny. So let's go. It's okay. We did okay just now. 10 men down, won a game. Now we see the UTIP again. There's permanent this cycle of me going in. Actually, I don't mind this. Again, we got 5-1. And then F2C, CS. Okay, I guess. So after a reload, it's fine. Okay, good. So this is really the only skin right now. And I like this. I don't mind. It's dark, still dark, and it's got a purple. I don't mind the purples. I kind of like it. Look, have you seen my death? Have you seen one of my characters is a demon hunter? No? Okay, in World of Warcraft, he's all purple. He's got purple. He's got a purple mount. He's got purple cloak. He's got purple armor. His sword, his war glaives are purple in color. So yeah, so I did the whole purple thing there. Yep. And then my mage looks like he's dressed up for Chinese New Year in gold and red and white. And then my Frost DK is in gold. He looks like a Crusader Knight. Okay, match preparation. I like the fact that it comes out. I don't know whether this is new from SI, but I'm very happy to say this. Apparently, right, I have not missed one yet. No. Yeah, that's good to know. Reports on training. Let's check this out. They are generally happy that training units not getting enough attention. That means our coaches, no. That's a coaching problem already. Let's go to coach assignments. Something is not right. Very heavy, I knew it. Okay, so we have a slight problem, Houston. Okay, we need to give something to somebody. Okay, you. Okay, all right. So you go across everything. Okay, so 2.5. Anybody else? You definitely can, but cannot. Okay, anybody else? You are 3. You're 2. Yeah, okay, you're 3. You're 2. Okay, done. You are 2, 3. You definitely can. Ding, ding. No, cannot. You cannot. You're the only one here. Okay, sorry, yeah. Daljit, the maestro himself. Okay, you go across. Help everyone out. I'm hands on with everybody. Okay, done. Okay, you are fine. Okay, you are fine. You're fine. Okay, now we should now light. Somebody's no. What's this? Set pieces. Set pieces. No worries. Continue. Let's solve that problem. Purple is the color of Empress. Correct. That's the color of Empress. Oh man, Seraphim, what's his problem? How many times? Okay, let's look at his story, career, right? How many times has he been sent off? Statistics. I'm looking at the red cards. Cannot show me red cards. What the? We used to be able to tell how many times has it been said off. Now, only we don't want people to go and check on the history. So sad. So sad. Want to depress people. Why do you want to check? But I want to know only the bad things he's done. I don't, who cares about the number of man of the matches he's had. I want to know how many times he broke a person's leg. Damn it, you're taking away the joy in playing this game. This season only 1 red card. 2 red cards now. Maybe I can click. I got season by season. Oh God. You got 3 yellow card, 1 yellow card, no red card. This season, no red card. I think this is first career red card. Yeah. Hey, 1 red card here. International. Okay. This before he joined. So since he joined us, he celebrated the season by getting sent off. International, 1 yellow card. No, only 1 red card so far. Clicks to check red cards. 7 clicks. It's okay lah, QXO TV. But it's okay. Yeah, I guess this, in a sense, is meant to be an old man's game. You know how sometimes I have this vision of myself when I'm driving a car. Maybe in 10 years' time. It's certainly not going to happen now. Maybe I'll be like all the other grandmothers, grandfathers driving the car, right? Okay. Honey, I can't see the road. I suspect, though. So the game has to be that speed. Because I think Miles also right now, he can't play the game very fast, so he needs a lot of clicks. Hey, why don't you slow those boys down? Give them more clicks in the game so we can all play. You know, at the moment they get 7 clicks, that'd be good. We will slow down. And except for Miles. Miles knows a shortcut or two. All right, scouting video, Diego Barrera, 7.6 million. Okay, Chris Fook. I know I need players. We haven't gone there yet. Lubaba Shine says, fitness. Frenokawa's under 19s beat Sparta Club. Robin Murka continued his encouraging return from injury, was performance of Kanika Lumbana. What a name, man. Hey, that's the future of one of our players. Oh. His name is Kanika Lumbana. How's about you, man? How have you been doing in the youth team? Performance? Personal performance. Let's go performance. For the youth team, he's been playing quite well. Wow! 9.7! Average is 7.61. That's not too bad. On average, he's playing well, even when they... Okay. 6.6. He didn't play in this win. He played in this game. Is there a way to go in? Yes, we can. All right. This is the beauty about having your data in the game. I mean, at least... So, wait, hold on. So, sometimes they play 4-2-3-1. 4-4-2. Wait, how did this happen? This is a long time ago, no? February 2029. I just joined it. Oh, yeah. This is February. This is Sona. This is the one match they just played. 11 February 2029. So they turned this. Lumbana came into the tactic and he immediately owned it. No. Let's see what the goals, huh? Let's see what goals. Enjoy the game. At least have some fun, right? Okay, goals, yeah, teams are warming up. Console don't check our red cards. So yeah, correct. Where's Lumbana? Like one, let me show me the Lumbana. What's this? Why they pass like so many times? That's not my team, right? I don't think so. My team would not be like that. I assume. Hey, imagine a senior manager coming. Which is our team? Don't you know our club colours? No, I don't. It's first time I've been here. Lumbana, there he goes, man. Look at him. That's Lumbana. So we are black. Or we are wearing my favorite colours, black. Oh, Lumbana showed the awareness to lay off the pass to winger and get into the area. Okay, I like to see that. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's a terrible corner. They couldn't defend it to save their lives. If only console players stay on FIFA, maybe would have a game. No, it's not. No, it's not that. No. I think honestly, SI got no choice. They have Sega as the overlords, right? So the overlords are probably definitely when they bought into SI, I'm sure they had a long-term strategy in place. Right? Wow, nice. Coolness. Look at Lumbana. His movement is very good. I like that. His movement is good. Yeah. I like his movement. He's always finding space. Always looking for space and finding space. Now that's nice. There's a OTB there. Go. Nice. Into the area. Lost the track. Okay. Yeah, you team. I like what see what I mean. There again. Look at Lumbana. Lumbana calling for the ball. Oh. Not shy to shoot. Okay. I like what I see from this Lumbana character. Kaika Lumbana. We got to keep an eye on him. Over the top, yeah. Oi, what is the keeper doing? Okay, that's it. He's Suso. He's our reserve keeper. No? That's the guy I brought into the first team. Oh my God. I mean, so when they finished the game, the first time, okay, I know what's happening. So basically what's happening is that immediately after a match is played, right? If the match report comes out, sometimes, almost all the time, I think this is happening in the youth team. Okay? That was a friendly, not competitive match. Okay? They will do that now, which is what we just saw. The trigger and program update for the architect. Okay? Okay, what's the update? Okay. Can I click on this? Why you do that? Remove focus. Hey, go back. I want to spend some time checking all this out. You know, since I don't go for meetings, I leave it to all these fellas to do. I just sit down now, you know. Big boss syndrome. I got the big boss syndrome now. Okay, show me the money. What have you done? What have you done for me lately? Okay, let's see. Hey, far. Oh. Okay, not too bad. Casual personality. Screw it. We're not signing him. We're not a casual person. Tom Lewis, what a name, man. What's your name? My name is Lewis, Tom Lewis. I can't read the game because I got terrible anticipation. But sir, I'll bring you the leg-breaking charisma that you want in players. Okay, he's sold. I don't. Nobody should be playing this game on a console. I don't get it. But I think Sega had all these plans. So they thought, and SI must have said, yeah, we probably could simplify it. So let's give them a chance. I don't think it's a great game for a console, but hey, man. Anyway, on the console, how can you play this game on a console? 7 seasons, 10 seasons max. That's about it. I think 10 seasons. The reception to FM26 on console has been, negative. Buggy, poorly optimized, and nearly unplayable at launch. Despite intention to make it more console friendly, players have reported severe performance issues, broken controller. Yeah. Do you know where the game plays well on? I actually play on an iPad. iPad is good, no? I liked it on an iPad. I was actually playing it with my son on an iPad. And the graphics also look good. The match day experience looks so much better than it used to. Yeah. So an iPad is really nice. Yeah. But I don't think it plays well on PlayStation and because on a touch screen, right, it's actually surprisingly nice. Touch screen is nice. I was using on a touch screen. I was quite, wow, this is smooth, man. The navigation was very nice. I think most of the people, when they tested it out, they must have tested it on iPad. So I was very happy on iPad. Tony Garvey. So they got some interesting recommendations. So matched. If I'm not getting involved, right? So they are going to come to me with recommendations, right? So when they got a meeting, they call me, then I go lah. You know. Explore the work of change delivery. You could say. So what am I supposed to do? You tell me lah. You want to make recommendation? He goes, oh yes, I know what I'm supposed to do. Staff responsibility. Go sign players. I forgot to do that. I forgot to do this, right? Because normally, find and sign players for the first team, Tama sign out. Initiating signings, okay, good. Negotiating is to be him. I only do the final work, okay, good. Handling incoming offers, me, okay, good. I will get involved. That means if somebody wants to task with offloading players to offering them to other class on loan or permit or through mutual termination of contract. Offloading, so that means initiating player sales. How will this work for me? I don't want them to negotiate. Or rather, I'll tell you what. Director of football do all the work. Okay. I'm not getting involved anymore. I want to simplify this game. Finalizing is the only thing. So he does all the work that comes to me, I give him a no. This will be fun. I'm going to love this part. Loan offers, I'm not getting involved. Find and sign young players, I'm not getting involved. Financing players, is me. So they want to go inside, they got to come look at me. So he does all the work, then it comes to me, and then I disappoint him. Perfect. Sounds like how I feel when I play Football Manager. Chipper, yeah, and I get Chipper Puska is going to have a fun time saying no to people. Handling incoming offers, he does all the work, and I go, screw you, he's not going anywhere. Handling incoming offers for your team, no, initiating player sales. These are the reason why I don't want to do this, right? I tell you what, not me again. You. We'll see if there's a disaster waiting to happen. Okay? All right. Player contract discussions. Yeah, you go and talk to them. I don't want to get involved. I should get involved somewhat. Okay. To player contract discussions. Yeah, I should take some responsibility. Media. You beautiful thing. I'm not getting involved. Okay. Where's the meetings one? Staff responsibility. Okay. Handles team selection, recruit directors, find teams, and recruit staff. It's got nothing to do with meetings, right? Okay. Scouting responsibility, handle scouting meeting, or all that they're gonna do. Provide scouting. Okay. I'm not getting involved in anything. Yeah, okay, good. This is our life I want to lead, man. The basic big man syndrome. And I still want to build a nation doing a big boss syndrome. Call me big boss, baby. Now I'm the chief. You don't like it? Get up. I bleep myself. They force FM Touch on everyone. Yeah, you gotta play this game on. You gotta play FM Touch like FM Touch on iPad. Yeah, I played on iPad. It was very nice. It was a good experience on iPad. I was actually entertaining myself. Like me and my son were playing. My son actually enjoyed it. But then it didn't take him long. Like 1 hour later, the next thing I know, when I came back to him, I said, why are you not playing Football Manager? I was like so disappointed. I was so disappointed. I thought my son betrayed me. He went to another game. He said, Dad, I want to play Roblox. I want to play robots. Ultimately, children, they don't want to play this game as well. There's nothing to do. You see numbers. It's like going back to school. So ultimately, you want to look at this as a young generation game, right? I don't see it being a young generation game, right? I mean, how would seriously, you think people are actually going to go into this game and go like, wow, this is a phenomenal game? I don't believe that will ever happen. Not in a million years, baby. Not in a million years. Hungarian Cup, so we can rotate our team. I have to win the Hungarian Cup. Who's this team? Division 2. My players can't be the Division 2 team. They're all gonna be transfer listed. Okay, all of them will be transfer listed. Okay, so Seraph, Mosquera, Mongsgard will play. Kovacs will play. Dietz is injured. He can't play. Richie, Biriglia cannot play. Stuparevic will play for Machetic. Golik will play for Barukov. Kokos. No, cannot. Sorry, there's a minimum standard you have to have. Speaking of which, better go and check Golik. Okay, Golik can. All right. Anybody else? Varga? No, you're not good enough. But then, see. No, I cannot. Danny Mason. Okay. Mihai will go in for this guy, Mosquera. Mosquera is not 100% anyway. Popov will come out, and then we will bring on anybody else here? Burukov, Kasparini, Varga lah. You got a name. Do you have the game? Follow Ronshu cannot play. So who can we play here? Anybody else? Mihai, so Follow Ronshu. Okay, good. This is a complete rotation. Danielson is the only senior team player here. He's looking at me going like, damn it. You give everybody a day off. What about me? Okay, all right. You play, okay? Lead the line. Oh yeah, they pissed off a lot of people, including me. I'm one of those that are really angry, but see, the thing about me is I don't stay angry for long. I will find a way to adapt. So I adapt. So I changed my entire style of play. You have to, like, in a way. And you have to treat this like a game after all. Okay, let's go into this. Yep, okay. That bloody is something that annoys me. I don't know if we can change it later. I just realized, the extras like notebook and all that one I'm going to miss. I definitely miss it too. Why does this screen look different? Like, just not the match day was different. This one is different. Right? It feels like I playing on a default skin. This is definitely a teeny skin, right? Because didn't the teeny skin look different when I was playing the game just now? Why is it different now? Like, just now it was different. There was like different panel. I'm totally lost already right now. Yeah, you'll end up playing it quickly. Yeah, that's why I say this game reminds me of 0304. When I was playing 0304, right, I barely spent a day going through my team. I spent it most of the time creating tactics. I I do bring players to the first team squad. I do add them to my club, but I don't spend too much time because I let because those days you didn't have much impact on training once. So you end up like depending they develop. So that's it. So I enjoy the game itself. So you end up like, so you kind of need to do your own thing, I guess. Yeah. So I do my own thing. Go to the games of the youth teams. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, my post was on the forums was direct. Did you say Robbie Keane? I don't know. Did I have Robbie Keane? I don't think so. Hey, Barca fanatic on official. How are you, man? Hey, first goal, babes. Look at that. Chipped into the area for Mason. Mason is playing as the box to box, I think. And then Golik scoring. Didn't take long for the boys to get their act together. So basically, most of the players here are either the second team or youth players. Mihai, Mason is a youth player. Kovacs, only senior player is Serafimov because he got sent off in the last game, right? So he better play. He got no choice. Stuparevic with a lofty ball. Biriklia, oh nice. Kovacs, Kovacs goes diving. Apparently he's hoping that he will work. Okay, over the top he goes. Boom. Nicely taken up by Stupa. Nice. I like the animation. He was waiting for it. Sup to come down. Robbie Keane was the previous manager of my team. I think assistant manager, right? Robbie Keane was the manager of this team. No, this is from my FM24. Yeah, I started on FM24. No, Whiplash. I don't think so. I don't think with the World Cup 24. I think SI are they have to like lock. This is one of the reasons why I think there will be no more changes to the game. Now they're going to be locked down into making sure that the World Cup edition, the World Cup feature is brilliant because they got no choice. No, they got FIFA looking at them because remember they got the license for the World Cup. They got all these licenses that they got this year, right? So they're gonna have to make sure it's brilliant. No? They gotta make sure it's like tested thoroughly. They would need to have a nice intro for the event. I won't be surprised if somehow or another they say we better have a cutscene for the World Cup. We better do a cutscene for the World Cup. Teams coming in, the different cutscenes. Hey, just watch. I won't be surprised. But that'll be about it. The rest of the game will be the same. Yeah, strikers they were coming in a mark. There was too much space. The defenders wasn't there. They would have gotten it right. Pretty easy bug to spot. That's one of the reasons why I started playing strikers early. And I said it was a meta because it was just exploiting the match engine flaw. It wasn't fun to play because you never lose on strikers. The only reason why you lose on strikers you sign the wrong players. Yeah. Then you have Sega launching the Sega Football Club Challenge. That turned out to be a disastrous game. Yeah. Nobody's talking about it. That's a sad thing. There's nothing nice to say about Sega Football Champions, whatever. No, everybody is like saying it's a terrible game. Yeah. Igor Tudor to Spurs is brilliant. I like it. And imagine when he comes in, right? He goes all ego. I tell you the reason when they signed him, right? Igor Tudor was a defender last time, right? So they brought him. He's a hard man. No. Don't take no nonsense from his players' style of personality. He's just gonna come in there and go like, you want to leave the club, is it? Here's the coffin. You leave over my dead body kind of thing. Because now there's gonna be drama naturally. Because I think they are using him to steady the ship and to quell any player issues before, and this is what I think is gonna happen now. Pochettino comes back. I expect to see Pochettino take over the club after the World Cup. The announcement will come. Because if not, they would have signed somebody else. And the World Cup is coming, right? So Pochettino will lead out the Americans. The Americans will qualify for the semi-finals. Pochettino will be held in wide regard. Pochettino will also say, now show me the money. And Pochettino has already said so many times that he wants to come back. And every club he goes to, right, Pochettino is always talking about it's like he talks about Spurs like a jilted lover. My first love kind of thing. The puppy dog eyes. And the fans love him. So if they bring in Pochettino, it cannot be wrong. Right? It's true. It's coming out match preparation every time. Look at that. This is an improvement, no? This is definitely an improvement. See, the next game, match preparation, I made so much noise about this last time. Okay. This was a big problem for me. Because this is one of those things that gives you a bonus for every single game that you play. So if you're playing a difficult game, and then you can, instead of doing build up, you can go like, okay, I want to do like build up, against what's that? Difficult teams, right? So I'm now going to focus on progression. I'll do the higher press, taking free kicks. Yeah, fine. Because we are playing against this Dick, right? We shouldn't have a problem against them, but they're 12 on the table. They'll probably give us an issue. I can't go to the bloody data hub to find out what they're like, huh? I cannot know. Because I'm telling you, if I go to the data hub, I'm probably going to see the things that piss me off, and I'm not going to go there. Key findings are we impressively restricted. I definitely want to read this because I know it's buggy as well. We scored none of our 7 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. Who cares? Who cares about this? I don't read all this. And I know people, as I always talk about the match engine AI, right? They always say, we improved the AI of the game. I always think to myself, no, you didn't. Like, you may have added 1 or 2 new things, but definitely the AI was not impressively. They're not impressive. So looking at the XG table, I always look at the XG table. You know why? I look at the XG table. I'll see who's the team creating the most chances. Not us, man. Ferawa. See, my goal has always been to make sure that these teams are top, but they have to do well in European competition. Ferawa, I think in all the competitions, right? They were in the they can say the Conference League, they got knocked out. I'd say only a Hungarian club, useless bums. How far did they go in the Conference League? They're not even there. Ooh, okay, never mind. I actually got all the way. No, I went to the semi-finals of the Conference League. I don't think Klasner and Silva will. Yeah, maybe lah, but I think no, it's not Curse or Pochettino. But the last couple of managers, I mean, I'm not too impressed with them. Yeah, they're more like they're almost like they don't strike me as the Spurs manager. Spurs need a manager like our boy. Spo make a budget. See, I know they're coming for him. No, yeah, Bogdan. I think the contract. My only problem is his contract. When is his contract expiring? 1.6. All these classes are coming for him. So where is his contract expiring? 30, 31, 39. Okay, so we still got time. He is like one very good player. Yeah, he feels under pressure in the way of recent pressure from the team. I don't like all this. I mean, I wish I could what this game lacks is all these styles are dynamically. They should not do this. That's all I know. I have to live with it. Yeah, still not fixed. Not fixed. Just leave it. I'm just like, yeah. I don't look at data. I cannot look at data. If I look at data, I'll be very, very sad. Okay, manage team lineup. Let's go back to our starting 11 again. Okay, our starting 11 is back on. Everybody can play. Yeah, but the one player that cannot play might be Serafimov. Serafimov could be suspended for the next game. Dietz is he available? Dietz is a good player. Yeah, we got to give him more time. But he's injured. We give him to injury rehab. Give him rehab. Okay. So I haven't gone to check whether all of them got the none. Okay, good. I just checked one player. I'm assuming everybody's none. Paratici told the bot to hire Tudor 4, so Paratici left Spurs and they take his advice. That's funny, Yeah, you cannot go to the data hub, Barca fanatic. You go data hub, you get depressed. You cannot go to the data hub. The data hub, the information at data hub is so bad. But the problem is fixing the data hub is a massive design engineering problem that will not be fixed until FM27. Yeah. Or 28 even. There's no way they can fix the data hub in time. No way. Too many things. And so because there are so many things wrong with the data hub, they cannot fix it. That is the reason why if you are playing by data, don't go there. I'm not going there. No, I know that a lot of people they play by data. I play by data. Not exclusively, but I use data a lot in my saves, right? So I decided, no, I'm not going to do it, man. If not, it'll be so stressful when I play the game. I mean, what's the point, right? If you play this game and you like the data side of it and it's inconsistent, then how it affects your game, so better not. That's my advice to everybody. Just enjoy the game. Like as same 0304 again. Try and find yourself a super tactic. That could be fun. Yay. Review the team selection, everything. So it's super tactics time, babe. Durich playing here is quite interesting, because he is a out defender. Danielson is not. Okay, Danielson, Friday will start. Problem is, right, both of them are not 100%. He is coming off an injury. His morale is a bit down because he's been injured here, injured there. Gasparini is almost on the way back, so that's good news. Serafimov is back anyway. Yeah. Okay, you gotta come in here and no. Wait. How do I do this? Can I do it like this? Remove from position. Yeah, I can. Alright, so remove from position is cleaner. Then Durich will come here, is it? Looks like it. Kokos is a quasi fullback to be. So fullback that not ready to play yet. Mason cannot, so 15 cannot. Mason. Iliev, Champirich cannot. Okay. Guys, we're running out of defenders. Anybody here can be a defender? Put your hand up now. I can. I'm 12 Jampirich. No, it's still too short. Durek. Okay, looks like you're going in, baby. So, Mosquera, you come here. Durek, you come here. All of you quietly hold your positions. Then, Richie and Popov. Popov can play on the right, I think. Yeah, Popov can play on the right. So, Popov come here. I got two left backs. Kovacs, yeah. Okay, Kovacs come here. And then Richie. Richie is going to be so angry, Like, he's so much better. He did get a chance to play. Where's Iliev as well? Iliev also is a good player. Why am I not picking them? Because I need to give Kovacs a chance to play. Otherwise, he will never develop. 19-year-old, he needs to play football. Otherwise, why you bring them into the senior team? Yeah, if you don't want to play them, don't ever bring them serious. They're not going to develop by standing there watching other people play football. This guy's on loan. Don't know why I took him on loan. Jeez, no idea. Dietz is still not 100%. Stupa, Dennis Mason. Mason has to come. Mason has got a lot of football still to play. Alright, okay, so we go in. You only selected 10 from 12. Sheesh. Got 2 more missing. Filter and pick. Unavailable. Okay. Got 2 slots I didn't take. Okay, Mungskat. And then Stupa. Alright, Gasparini is. Yeah, Gasparini can play. Yeah. Okay, alright. Backup goalkeeper. Okay, Mungskat can play. Mungskat is a senior player. So Mungskat will come in later. We give Kovacs a chance to play. A lot of players. This is going to be an important game. 19 aggression, nothing. I look for 20 aggression all the time. I think Data Hub, safe to say, 28. Yeah, FM 28. I think you're going to see them addressing tactics, training next season. They'll try and improve the training module. That'll be next year. And then Data Hub, there will be improvements in the Data Hub, but I think that the real giving us short maps and all the other stuff, that will be bloody hell. That is a massive undertaking. So that won't be for a while yet. I know people all want the data hub to have all that information, but let's be realistic. That information came from the old chalkboard. And while it is in the game, you have to, like, you know, somehow or another pull that information into the data hub and then do all the calculations, do all the charting. There's a lot of work for that. So, and then how to link it to all the other pages in the game, all the other stuff. Yeah, so it's going to take a while. Are you playing high press in this setup, by the way? I'm playing mid block. Yeah. I don't play high press. I only play mid blocks. Okay, we're gonna take off team instructions for out of possession. Because I don't think we should be counter pressing. Counter pressing causes more problems because my tactic is a 4-4-2-4 when I'm defending, not 4-2-3-1. If it's 4-2-3-1, I'll definitely do it. Mochi, Friday. Nice. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Pirini. My word, that guy, twing! He danced through the defense. Armenio, welcome to the stream, man. I'm playing with Newcastle after 5 Champions League. I'm already in the round of 16 in the league. I'm in 4th place after 2 wins. Newcastle is a really strong team. What do you think? I think that, Armenio, this is... Okay, having played this game for the last 20 years, this is like the good old days of 03-04, where it's not that difficult to do well in this game, as long as you get the right kind of players with your team. Yeah, I think it's a good achievement, man. Yeah, I think it's very good. But I think at the end of the day, the secret sauce of this game has always been, can you get the right kind of players for your system that you want to play? Yeah. All right, so we got, and I think that's good, man. Good, well done. Are you playing a high press? Does it affect the high press myself as a counter press? Yeah, I think that when you play like a 4-2-3-1, any formation that has a different OOP, you don't play counter press, you play on standard. Let the game, let the roles decide, whether they're in a good position to do the counter. But that is what's going to happen when you do it this way. Especially if you're going to be playing with roles like tracking roles. There are roles that track. Right? Tracking roles will definitely not counter press. You told them to track, right? Why would they counter press? So the counter press, the tracking roles are more like a screener. They drop back and they'll follow the guy. Right? They won't come in and tackle the guy. They're not pressing roles. So you got to be very careful, I guess, with counter press right now. I know a lot of the mistakes people are making is actually deciding when the counter press is killing their tactics. The first thing I would do, right, if your tactic isn't working properly, is take out counter press. Yeah. Damn it. My line. I'm playing a standard defensive line, I'm playing standard, not even playing high. You're stupid. Drop it down to positive, get some control back in the game. Where else a player? Who should give half a goal? Do you know something? This game has got this stupid statistic. Let's see, okay, you got to advanced stats, and we're not here. They haven't addressed this problem. See how it's safe. This I don't come to this page. It's only good shots, not shots against. So I come here, no use. I just look at the game and go like, oh, okay. I don't even look at this anymore, because I know I get very annoyed. So I don't look at this. I don't look at this. I don't look at anything. I just look at how my players are doing, and I look at this page. Yeah, or rather, this is not my team. I look at this page. Yeah, I look at this. In fact, this is the page I don't even look at. I won't even look at this. Yeah. Why is it like this? I thought we had one where they showed the chances created, key stats. Maybe this is about the only page that's useful. Yeah. XG, we got Friday into good goal scoring position, but he hasn't found the back of the net, so it's time to tell them they're playing like shit. I don't look at Ubda lah. Waste time. I don't know at data that might be potentially wrong. What's the point? Had FM26 not written with UI bugs and data would have been fixed by. No, if they play FM24, yeah, definitely. Like if the game was engine onto FM24, yeah, I agree. But SI wanted to move forward in a new direction. They can't do it without breaking a few eggs. In this case, they broke all the eggs and left out with only one. What is this? Penalty awarded again. Where we got a perfect divers. That's 2 penalties in one game. We really better score. That's the only way we look like we're going to score a goal. Brilliant. Oh, 2 penalties in one game. Hey, read time to put my game on. You should. World of Warcraft, is it? You want me to start playing? I might be streaming for quite a while tonight. Yeah. I might take a break, half an hour, and then come back. Next thing you know, I'm playing a mage. I haven't played World of Warcraft in like 20 years. So I haven't done any raid since Garrosh. Hellscream. Yeah, Hellscream I think was my last raid. No. I did the other raids lah, but I think I was it Shadowlands I dropped. Yeah, I think what was the Mount Hyjal? I did that one. Hyjal I did all the way lah, but that was the last one. That was it. I think Hyjal was the last one. I can't remember what expansion that was. Yeah. So I haven't played it in a long time. Garrosh was one of my favorite fights. But I think it was Hyjal, that one. Warlords of Draenor was fun. Warlords of Draenor, the worst part of Warlords of Draenor was actually the fight where the guy's in the Drake. The Drake flying around, right? You got 2 towers. It was very fun when you're doing it in a raid. Okay, but you have to bring him down together. But it's a bloody nightmare when you're doing it solo. I'm trying to solo all these fights because when you solo, it's very easy. Okay. So I'm trying to solo. I cannot figure out how to bring that dragon down. Because all the other bosses, I'm one-shotting them. I just want the transmogs, right? So I'm one-shotting all of them. He come to this stupid bloody guy that's flying around, and I want to just knock him down so I can just slap his face and get on with the show. And I can't do it because we need two towers. I've got to knock him down together. Or 1 tower and you got to do like a quick double shot. But yeah, I can't do it. No. I wanted a transmog. Garrosh. So when I came back, right? So I did LFR one day. So I was doing LFR. Okay, this was funny. So first, I came back and what the hell is this sky riding shit? Flying, and I'm like, holy cow, we're going so fast. Because in the old days, we fly, right? We're flying slowly, right? Now it's like the bloody drakes are on steroids. They spin even. They go up, they go down. I'm like, holy shit. And then after that, the training, you got to fly through these hoops and circles and shit. And I was like, oh my God, this is too fast. Then I decided, okay, I hope the raids are cool. I went into the raid, the first raid I went to. So then after that, we came to the Dimensions fight. Okay. And then in the middle of the fight, suddenly we're falling and they go like mount up. I'm like, what the am I mounting on? Then my Drake. And I said, no, not again. Now I'm going to fly through the rings. And I went like, holy shit, now I'm going to fly through the rings. So do you know that I have not been able to do that fight at all? So I've been in LFR all the time trying, okay, one of these days I'm going to have to figure out how to stay alive. Because every time I drop, I got to go through these rings to fly all over again. So I'm like, why did the fights have to become so damn stupid? Because it's like, yeah, I'm going here to fight this dude. But, now I got to fly to rings just to fight this dude. When you get to the fight, it's not complicated, right? It's so easy, the fight. No, I mean, like, first way is like, hey, this is easy, man. It's the next thing you know, hey, what happened to the platform? I mean, of course, I read the adventure guide. It says something to the effect, right? But I didn't expect it to be that dramatic. No? I was like thinking, yeah, we take to the skies. Sounds like some kind of thing, you might have the old days, you take to the skies is you jump on a bloody flying ship, you take to the skies, like the old days of Wrath of the Lich King. That was epic. You have 2 flying warships and then you fly for one warship, you go to the other warship, you find the other warship, and you come back to the first warship. Oh, that was epic. That was an epic fight. That was one of the best fights in my entire history of playing this game. World of Warcraft, that was the best fight of all time. For me, the best raid of all time, right, was Wrath of the Lich King, because the fights there were superb. I mean, there was the mechanics of the fights. You know, you got to, like, one of the fights I remember, you come into the dungeon, you got to actually heal a dragon. So everybody had to go in and get a debuff and come back out, and then you got to balance killing the group while healing, while, you know, trying to get this dragon back. And then the Drake fight. Oh my god, some of the Drake fights. I love that. I love that dungeon. Now you come into these dungeons and I go like, what the? You can't come out with something better, is it? I've got to go through these bloody rings of death. You just ended up doing it in story mode. Oh, I mean, I have to do the fight now. Because I need to get the perfidious, what do you call it, projector. I'm after the perfidious projector. And I want to raid. I like to raid. I just been leveling out this morning, trying to get Law Master finally before the new expansion. Oh, you got Law Master. I can't do Law Master no more. I did Law Master. I got Classic Law Master, and that's as far as I'm going. The old days made sense doing Law Master. You got 3-3 scoreline, and I'm not even just playing the game. This is what Football Manager has become. No social time for us to catch up, talk about life, liberty, and love. Along the way, let's play a game. They should actually turn this into a more social game, so that while you're playing the game, you can chat with your friends, share a screenshot. People come in, watch the game, play, they bet on the game. That's what they should turn Football Manager into. The network style game. No, they all sitting on the sidelines, spin the wheel. Actually, SI had this plan for FM Live, right? FM Live was supposed to be the social MMORPG version of Football Manager. It was such a great idea at the time. It was such a brilliant idea, but it was so far ahead of its time as well. They never really took off, and it wasn't. I remember the two issues they had with this. First, number of servers. The second issue they had was they invited the people. They invited one group too early. So the first group that came in, which was us, we took all the youth players. So all the new players coming in, they couldn't sign any youth players because guess what? Controlled by us. So we were the farms. I had like 300 youth players. Another guy had 200 youth players. So between the first adopters, right, that came in, we were the kings of the pile. No, we were so rich. Yeah, but it was fun to play. It was the first version where you could actually do PvP, right? So PvP Football Manager style. Yeah. And in those days, it was called shots for real. No? Like, the shouts were literally shouts. You shouted, you had this, you motivate your team, right? But you could also chit-chat with the guy that you're playing against and badmouth. Like, he's on, right? You go like, you. And you know who we played against on those days? Paul Collier, Mark Collier. The Collier brothers. So the Collier brothers win the game. So can you imagine it? And he will tell you it's him. So you play against Paul Collier, like, I'm playing against the creator of the game, man. I have to win. Yeah. And then after that, Paul will pull some. You're leading, so I play my 4-3-1-2. Paul Collier is playing his 4-4-2. I'm going to beat him. So I'm leading by 2-0. Yeah, I'm beating Paul Collier. Yeah, I feel good. Already celebrating. The next thing 2-1, 2-2. Hey, good try. My shit. It was such a good time. Those are good days, though. But WoW is off now. World of Warcraft is off now. This afternoon, I'm looking at defending the title with Tokyo Verde Woman, or as they're officially called, Nippon TV Tokyo Bellezza. Oh, nice. No, I'm going to be later. I'm going to go and grab something to eat. And then I'm going to come back. And I'll probably play World of Warcraft. Because tonight I got a chance to play for quite a while. So I'm going to take advantage of it. Because the kids want to stay with their grandma. So I'm like, kids want to go and stay with grandma. Kulos, bananas, man. It's time for me to dive into this game. So Deeds has resumed full training. That's good news. Then we can play him again. Shoes. Hey, remember Suze? Just now we were. So the assistant manager gives us the updates. Yeah. So Deeds says come back. That's good. Normal. I don't know what that means. Jefferson reports on training. 6 unhappy players. Their training is not getting enough. I don't get it. No, I just handled their training units. What? Their units are not getting enough attention. We coach assignments. Yeah, well, everything is light. Well, you want one more. You got a lot of attention. Don't moan and groan. That's it. What you want? You want love. Double intensity is still there. Okay. All right. So, Why can't you just stay on the... when I go back, why must you leave me hanging? Oh, my neck. I've never seen this before. 8 code of conduct offenses this season. Wow. Code of conduct. Who did it? Serafimo, team leader, sent off. First offense, sent off. Martin Khan also sent off. Victor Popov, second offense, straight red card. I never knew this. This is kind of cool. This is cool. There are some elements of this game that are nice. So this season, the king of the yellow cards. Who is the king? Drich, 4 yellow cards. But in appearances as well. Okay, what? Bans. Only follow Ronshu. Hungarian Cup, 1 booking from 1 game. They're breaking. In this sense, this game, there are some good things that this game has come up with. I mean, like this is the reason why I actually do like tiles sometimes. But I do know that SI eventually want to give users the power to actually set up the tiles the way they want to. I know that's a long-term plan. But first they got to get the base right now. So that's why they want to make sure that I guess that's why they're working on one module at a time, which is quite sad. They should have just told us that from the get-go. Guys, you know what? The first version of F26 is not going to be what you expect. It's going to be shit. It's just going to be the base level of a game. If you want to support us, we're not dropping the price down, but we do suggest people try to demo out because we are willing to take the hit. But the problem is this, right? If they had done something like that, Sega will come down. What you're underselling your game for? Hey, I'm here to make money, you know. If these fellas are jokers, they like you very much, go and buy. You see, that's a problem right now. They start to report to their board, the overlords. The overlords will probably have come down very hard on them if they'd done something like that. And then they're all their sponsors, because they would have gone out there and secured sponsorship, right? And the sponsorship is not based on how popular a game is, no. It's not how many reviews you get, no. The sponsorship will probably be down to the fact that how many we need eyeballs on the game. Like, they bought 10 million, they're very excited. But this is where they're gonna have a problem, right? If the number of users stop playing the game, the eyeballs drop, right? So then the sponsors will get a bit annoyed. Especially since some of them are paying for the billboards in the game. And I guess those billboards, you think some of the billboards there is so I have seen what seem to be paid billboards. I think there are paid billboards in this game. Good response to the director's ad. Okay, let's see. Got personality and I click on everything. Oh, damn it. I got to click on everything. Scouting potential, all good. Okay, let's just go potential first. Good. Okay. What about this? Good. Okay, good. What about this? Good. Very good. Oh, this is nice. Who cares about analyzing data? I'm more interested in this. This is very good. What's his name? Valchia Sampaio Silva. Okay. What were you? You seem to be, forget it. No. Okay, judging player ability. Okay, this is decent. Okay. Decent. He's Hungarian also. Decent. So we got 2 fellas to look at the personalities. So first is not this guy. This guy. So let's see his personality. Fickle. Damn it, get out of here. Angel. I mean, decent, not that fantastic, Balok. Spirited, okay lah, you know, not the worst personality in the world. What about this guy? Since I was settling for good, better check. This guy, Scottish balance, not interested. Spirited is still better. Angel, Benescu, Unspotting, not interested. Bogdan, Mara. Fairly determined, okay, but not that good. Spirited still better. Bogdan, I have to pay you. Yeah, so I don't want. Yeah, I'm not that rich. Milanovic, fairly professional, okay. Everything is good, okay. So we got 2 candidates. We got this guy and the other guy. Okay, fairly professional and spirited. Okay. Robert, balance, not interested. And then Robert, Nede, balance, not interested. Okay, so we only have 2. Okay, so we got Milanovic, who is fairly professional. Okay. Director of football is decent now, okay. Alright, he's a scout, he's okay. So basically, you want him to be a technical director, which is he's going to do both. He's going to be involved in scouting as well, right? So he's like the head scout. So fairly professional is still okay. So we got two only. So this guy, no, this guy is fickle. We're not taking him. Who was it again? Spirited, Mr. Spirited, and him. Nothing else we know about him. There's no map, nothing. Like scouting knowledge, they don't give you. Last time we had at least know, right? We can tell, no, what's the scouting knowledge. Now they don't actually give us that. Or maybe I can click here, scouting knowledge. Yeah, there it is. Dalji, idiot. It's right there. Hungary complete. I thought there wasn't any because there only is one line. And we're building a nation, right? So, all right. I mean, it's good. Spirited. I'm more inclined to sign Spirited than fairly professional. I think for a season or two, no, not unsporting, definitely not. Okay, now I can't remember who I looked at. Fairly professional is Serbia. No one. We are building a nation. We want Hungarians. Okay, so I think at the end of the day, it's that guy. I think it's this guy, right? Joseph. Yeah, Joseph. So action, approach the sign. You're going to be a technical director for 2 years. You got a chance, we got to give you a bonus. Is there a bonus for you find me a wonder kid? They should actually include that. Or you find me if we unearth the next Cristiano Ronaldo, you get 2 million. That SI. You know how cool that would be, I'm sure they'd appreciate it, right? I don't care if it's realistic or unrealistic. Finalize the deal, okay? Please, everything was sort of good. Thank you. I'll be in touch. I don't want to exit talks. I hate this, no. Just say finalize or don't say exit talks. It makes it seem as if I left the negotiation early. It's like so hit. You wish you played FM Live as well. Yeah, FM Live was a great time. Now, number of girlfriends that broke up with me. The number of excuses I had. Like every time I want to break out with a girl, FM Live caused it. I'm sorry, honey, I can't go out. Why? I have to beta test this game. What the hell? You beta testing the game? They're paying you money? No. But really, I gotta do this. Wow. Because I remember once I was playing FM Live, right? In the middle of the game, right? My girlfriend showed up at 2 a.m. in the morning in my apartment. That time I was single. So she came into my room and she tried to get my attention. Yeah, all the stuff you see, like, people talk about it. Sometimes happens. Stream actually happened to me. Yeah. While I was playing the game. But back then I wasn't streaming yet. But I was still raiding. That was the start of my World of Warcraft raiding. No? Because FM Live coincidentally led into, because it was after FM Live, and then became FM. We had the first launch of FM, right? And then I had a bit of I was a bit annoyed with the direction Football Manager was heading in. And then I quit the game. Then I went into, I started raiding full time. So I was double hatting both games. I was in both games. I don't know if they wanted to add modding. I think they want the game to have the potential for modding, but I think they want to keep it very as tight as possible. And I'm pretty certain they're not happy about the stadium mods. I'm pretty certain they're not happy with the stadium mods because the stadium mods would violate their as the potential of giving them legal problems. Because all these stadiums, right, the image rights belong to the owners of the stadiums or the designers of the stadiums. So you cannot just simply willy-nilly use it, no. I had a chat with Kurt today. It's frustrated not being able to pursue a shut up decline. He wants to go to Dynamo Kiev. Dynamo Kiev made an offer of 2 million. I'm glad that the person who's in charge of talking decided to shut him up. See, I was so excited. I thought they were going to make it every game. It didn't. Well, I knew it. They're coming for Kern. Kern has been a target for quite a while. Who are we? No, we don't even pay attention to opposition reports anymore. There's no point because you go to the opposition report, you look at the data, then you go, it's not accurate. Then you get annoyed again. So we can't go there. This reminds me of FM 0304. FM 0304, you don't read anything, man. You just like FM 0304, right? One season is 5 hours. Victor Pova has agreed a deal to leave the club. Huh? Oh my goodness. We have to take the money, huh? Yeah. Well, which club is he going? Dynamo Kiev? Why is he going to Kiev? Shut up. Cancel. There's no way he's going to Kiev. This is how I work now, though. My managers don't know, though. They have to let him go to a Hungarian club. I wish they could allow that to happen in the game. No way. So I let my staff do all the work. And then when they come in, no. I'm imagining having this conversation that, no, he has to leave for a Hungarian club. Hey, Bakaskara, how are you, man? For each wonder kid you bring in, you get 1% of his future transfer. Exactly. That's what I want to do. I just found out that my FR, free roll, AM, and my winger can swap position with the Rome organization. Yeah. They will automatically, when roam from position always leads to players rotating. A free roll is one of the best roles in the game. Very good role in the game. My favorite role. Either that or I PI roam for position. Yeah. So I get some rotation in the attack. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Especially with focus play, it's even stronger. Because what's happened, I see sometimes the free roll go wide, the winger will come in. Especially the winger has got a left. If you're playing the winger on opposite the flank of his favorite foot, right, that's why you see some of that. But it won't happen all the time. But it's good to see some variety in the attacking patterns. Because I'm not a sort that likes to have like one attacking pattern all the time. I want to see some variety. Look, I'm actually I noticed one thing, right? I'm able to play this game for a much longer time if I chill and play like I was playing 0304. Yeah. Okay, there's no problem, man. Just like in these moments like this where the thing takes a long time to process, I get a good chance for us to chit chat, man. But World of Woolcraft, why is WoW off for you now? Oh yeah, because you did all your dailies already, right? I want to go and get. Tonight there's football, right? Ow, my neck. Oh, my neck. I injured my neck in the car accident, right? Ever since then, my neck has not been the same. Yeah, it has not been the same. I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling with the pain. 10 unhappy players. Oh my God. We got 10 unhappy players now in the club. Apparently, they're all unhappy. I wonder why. Happiness, let's go and sort this out. Okay, sort it out. Devastated. Benjamin Golik, why? Why are you devastated? Ask unhappy pros to convince you to renew his contract has been broken. Renew your contract? Why they didn't renew your contract? Enter contract negotiation. Okay, shut up. I'm sorry they didn't renew your contract. Christian Friday, why is he unhappy? Wants to start more games, this Spartacus should be allowed to leave the club. Victor Boy shouldn't be sold. Yeah, I get it. Victor Boy should be sold. Yeah. TI should be allowed to leave the club. Unhappy at being left out of UEFA Europa League squad. It's not my problem. Not my problem. Munksgat, happy. Yeah, no choice, you guys. We got. You remember the disaster? We don't even know youth players. That's it. We ignore them. We just want to find out what they are happy. And then because we can't do anything about it anyway. Just because I fancy playing. Oh, cool. Yeah. Hey, afterwards, when I'm playing World of Warcraft, I hope you're there. Because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I don't even know what this whole crafting thing is right now. What is this? Right now, last time we just get the stuff, make armor, right? Now there's missiles, there's a catalyst, if I need to make craft and armor, I gotta send it to someone or a guildmate. And then I gotta get all and everything is like starts at some item level 80 or some shit. And then after that you gotta go and get the stuff to make it item level 720. I'm like, huh? So confusing. And people thought FM was confusing, Football Manager. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to our starting lineup. Use the 11 again. I think now we rotated the team a bit. Now they're back. Yeah, okay. Kern is unhappy, right? Kern is definitely not going to be play football. Okay. Filter, unavailable. Yeah, Kern might be a problem. He might be a problem child. So, how do we do this? Can I do this like this? Can I come in here and give you a squad number? No, I can't. I gotta do it like this. Dude. Okay, Mihai, pick. You are playing here. I'm gonna use you later. Monk's Guard. All the unhappy players, put them in the team. Come on. This is how we deal with unhappy players. We force them to play football. Get their mind off their unhappiness. It's how you deal with unhappy people. The stress of being happy. Yeah, Mihai, go and play. Monk's Guard, go and play. This is going to be fun. All the unhappy players all play on the same side of the pitch. Oh no, ouch. That hurt. Ow, that hurt. Oh god, that hurt. I can't laugh anymore. It was a bloody accident. Ever since the accident, it's affected my sense of humor. Why now I can't laugh as much as I used to laugh? Graham. New jersey from Metro.co.uk. Newcastle United said to be without Bruno Guimaraes. Oh my god, that's so painful, my Graham. That is terrible news, no. Oh my god. Bruno Guimaraes is such a talented player to watch. Yeah. Crafting is absolutely bad. But it's like, some of the best ways to get your gear to mythic level, right? Get 720. Because, like, for example, I want to get my weapons to 720. And the only way I can do it is by crafting, right? So I pick up a hero track gear, or rather, is it that I pick up a hero track gear and then get it to 150? I think I get it up to 150 by upgrades, right? That's about the only thing. And then for that, I need Gilded Crest. And Gilded Crest is not that difficult to get. Just delve like fuck. Delve like shit. I'm delve like nobody's business. At tier 11 delves. But I'm very interested to play later though. You know why? Because my mage got nerfed. So I want to see what happens. That was like, I was riding around my DK. Right? So I got 2 more Demon Hunters to finish this week for as well. So I got to get my 2 Demon Hunters to finish their tier 11 delves. And then I got to get my 2 Hunters to finish their tier 11 delves. And I got to get my Monk to get his tier 11 delves. All that I'm going to do tier 11 delves. I got to get them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why I bother doing it, because we know that their gear is only going to last for what? 3 levels, 4 levels, right? But if you can get the mythic track gear, or at least some of the high mythic gear, you probably can go all the way up to level 87 before you need to upgrade. Yeah, because the first piece of because I was on the beta for a while. I played the beta. I was on the beta. I leveled my character from 80 to 85, right? Smoothly, yeah, with 102 gear. Very easy. But there is a bug on the main quest line. So like, there's a bug on the main quest line where you end up try to break this shield, and it doesn't work. So yeah. I like delves. I actually enjoy delves a lot. Yeah, I find delves very entertaining. Like just now, I was doing a delve for the first time. No? So I went into the delve like I've never done this delve before, right? So I walk in. They say, "Oh, you gotta just clear this area. You got I don't know, some containers I gotta knock down." So I was like, "Okay, sounds cool." And so I went in there. I was happily killing everybody. I pulled like a whole bunch of guys and I said, "Okay, fine, I'm just gonna knock." And I saw these containers on the side. I say, "Oh, I'll just wear these containers while I'm here and I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right?" I just got these 20 fellas on me and these containers on me. Just knock them down. It's a simple thing. The next thing, all these bats start flying in. Enraged bats. I didn't know the pheromones that in the containers, when they burst, right, all these psycho crazed bats are coming. All of a sudden, I didn't just knock out 1, no, I knocked out 3. I had a whole bunch of guys on me, and I don't have a healer. So I was like, oh shit. Next, you know, I was ganged up, man. Those bats was fun. It was fun. That's why I realized, oops. I was getting a bit too ahead of. I was trying too much. It was fun. Yeah, I like collecting all the gear. So sometimes I want to go into Firelands. Yeah, so I've got Firelands raid for my, in Firelands you got druid, the staff, right? I got a druid as well. God, I never finished Firelands. I don't remember finishing Firelands because I think I left. I can't remember which expansion I left because I was definitely Warlords of Draenor or Mists of Pandaria was with one raid team. Then I was with another raid team later. I was competitive in Warlords. Warlords I was competitive. Wrath I was competitive. Competitive means I was in a serious, very high, very, very serious team. So I remember as Wrath I was in a serious team and Warlords I was in a serious team. But after that I joined a really chill team after that. I retired. Couldn't handle it. It was too much stress. Every day come, people checking whether you got potions, enchants. I couldn't do it. Too much for me. I'm such a relaxed fellow. I used to have these raid nights where everybody has to come in. Literally, you have to play drunk. You're not allowed to be sober during raid night. If anybody, and then the only people who are allowed to be sober are the ones who are below the age of 21. So, like, if you are below the age of 21, nope, you're not allowed to drink. Sorry, that will be like very fatherly to them, bro. Stupid, right? It was a family-friendly guild, but we all quite okay. It was fun those days. Hey, look, our team, we're chilling. See, this is what CM0304 was like, but without the graphics. It was just looking at dots on the screen, the things flashing or flying. Be looking at the commentary, oh my god, I'm winning the game. So the only reason why I can play this game right now is because I got you guys to chat to. Yeah. So it's quite fun. Oh, my neck. So it's 2-0 up, man. Great goal. We're playing against a 4-4-2. The 4-4-2 is dead. AP, winger, inverted winger. Every time I see inverted wing back, that's it. Game over. Because inverted wing back is hands down the worst role in the game. The worst role. If you see an inverted wing back in a tactic, you better be you have no reason to lose. You have to win. Because it's the weakest role in the whole game. Because it gives you so many issues defensively. And you're never gonna find an inverted wingback playing really well. Because they got so much area they got singularly, I think they're one of the roles, right? They have to defend the biggest amount of space in the game. And that's never really addressed it. So that flank that he's playing on, he's in trouble. Maybe we make it a bit harder for them, huh? Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We go and wing IFB can. Then we're gonna stretch this game even more. So we got team instructions, and then we're not counter pressing standard. In possession, instead of go narrow, we're gonna go much wider now. Encourage the use of the flanks all the way. Okay. So that winger or that inverted wingback, we're gonna time it out. And then we focus play down that right. That's mean. Good block. In. Then look at that. Look at this, right? See the amount of space he's got to come back to. No, this guy is going to cover. So every time the inverted wingback just doesn't add anything to the attacking side of the game. And he got another yellow card. Because we are stretching the game right now, so he's going to suffer. He's playing on the left, right? So our right side. We see the numbers with our right winger. That's the first time we see him forward. Right, the inverted wing back is here. Oh, sheesh kebabs. He scored one goal. We went wider, that's why. Wider open up the spaces. So my decision to yes, no counter press is going to work against me. Oh, what a ball into space. Good clearance. Come on. Nice. MagyarChic takes it. What's he gonna do? He wants to leave. He also wants to leave the club. What a ball! Oh my goodness, woodwork. Here's Monk's Guard. Oh, Mihai now. What a I like that. I love that. That's a terrible pass. Terrible pass. Okay, we berate the team over time. Oh no, we don't have to. We won the game. Well, that's a terrible performance from us. Yeah, it's terrible performance. No, don't look at it. I don't look at this. I want to look at the. I know this passing numbers and the attacking numbers will depress people. Okay, Follow Ronshu and Bogdan were getting into good goal scoring positions. That's about the only thing I can see in this. Yeah. Expected assists is just good chances that they created. But I expect a left-sided player in my tactic to create chances. Yeah. So if I go, which one is my tactic? And there we go. Monk's Guard. This guy will always create chances, because I play inside forward. So sometimes they come inside. So this guy is always going to get up the pitch here behind defenders all the time. All the time. And this guy is just going to, because he comes in, and this guy can ride defenses. So the interaction is quite fun to watch. And this one I'm using a channel midfielder. Channel midfielders is still okay for me. But I can change that role to a free role. I don't think there'll be much difference in the tactic. But I think we will do that, no? Free roll. I prefer the free roll to the channel midfielder. Channel midfielders got nerfed a bit. The channel midfielder was very, very strong in pre-patch. Pre-patch was very strong. Post-patch, not so strong. So I think free roll is still better. So how many more games have we got left? So if I look at this, we swung up the title, definitely. I don't think we're ever going to be caught. Yeah, we swung up the title. Game season over already. Yeah. I don't think there's any more matches, man. Where's the fixtures list? Fixtures is here. That's basic. So do I have we don't have that many games. Current season. Okay. I don't see from this page. Hold on. We got a better page. Look at it. I don't know why I'm using that page. You should use it from this page. Come on. Up. Yep. Day out of the season. Hungarian Cup quarterfinal will come. We should win the title quite comfortably. Of course, we were in the Europa League and then we got knocked out. We had a good fight against Porto. We lost 3-2. But I think we are there or thereabouts. So the question for me is always going to be my squad, because we only just started this save, right? We're in our second season right now, and the challenge is going to be, the real challenge only starts in the 5th season, so we're still a long ways to go. So might as well enjoy it, and now of course we have to make some money. It doesn't help that they've got a psychotic manager in me. every player I don't let them go. Scouting responsibility. Now we got the guy, right? So assigning scouts, handling scouts, IT transfers and contracts, initiating player signings for the under-90s. I want him to do it now. So find and sign young players for the future. That's the job of the technical director now, not director of football. Okay, so no. Delegate. We signed the technical director. Yeah, Joseph Balog. So this the guy is going to do it now. Okay, so negotiations will still be done by our director of football, who's better at negotiating. Competent. No, competent is not better. I think the other guy is still better. Okay, this guy. So let him go. So he's negotiating is worse. Competent is still better. Okay, all right. So sorry, Balog. You learn from the master. Okay, which is not me. Since I don't want to do any work. And then that's his job. So the under-19s, we will depend on this technical director to bring in some recommendation. I'm not going out there and you come here, you join my club. Is this the false fullback tactics? All my tactics, most of them are false fullbacks. This one will be false fullback. If I'm not mistaken, this one is false fullback. Oh no, wait. Where is it? No, he's not. No, this is not false fullback. No, this doesn't have false fullback. No. This is not using false fullbacks. This is the MagyarChic system that BTN 24, right? This is not FM 24, I think. This number 24. Number 24, no? Yeah. Because we were creating a lot of tactics and we use different teams to do it as well. And MagyarChic. Because this is actually from FM24. Yeah, coincidentally BTN 24 as well. You know the player who can't seem to get into the first team, but when they come off the bench, they always get you out of scratch. Oh, you got page though for that. Come off the bench, 93rd minute equalizer. Oh my god, that's a brilliant. I always love having players like that. The ones that you rely on. Wall, your back's to the wall, you come in and you just deliver. It's always nice. I think that's one of the best to have. So far, okay, right? So we're not going to miraculously see like this as this director of football come in and give us the news, like you're doing so well, we bring these players in. It's still going to be 4 seasons to go. So it's interesting to see whether we can keep the likes of Bogdan Marcetic in the squad. Because these, our best players, no chance, no. The best players in my team, I think we can go to the squad planner, right? I think with the squad planner, I actually did some work. Okay. First, I need to find out where the squad planner is. Okay. All right, so this is our squad planner. Looking at our right wing. Yeah, Bogdan. This is the best player in our team, right? So I don't want him to go. He's the best player. He's really turned into something special. Okay, so that's how. Then we did sign Politic. Politic is not in our team anymore. I think he's gone. Yeah, it's family cow. So we got to remove Politic. Politic was one of our players. Now I got Pierini, but Pierini we play him here all the time. So Politic is gone. See, Politic was so good for us, but we couldn't say no. The club came in, made an offer, the board said yes. So you got Pierini. Pierini always starts. Right? Pierini is a senior team player. Okay. Pierini is always starting. So I think he's 30 years old. So we got Biriglia, who's 20 years old, who's basically is playing behind. And then we got Mate Juric, 26 years old. So who's this? Zabo. Zabo is gone. Zabo is gone. Zabo also gone. Then Musi is gone. Musi 100% not playing for us anymore. He left already. All these players left the club because we had to let them go. They were phenomenal in the first season. Hamid Traore is leaving for Atalanta. Or is he on loan? So he's on loan. I don't know why I added him. Friedek was a legend for us, but I cannot afford to pay him, so we're not going to extend his contract. I can't sell him either because nobody wants to take him. It's too expensive. Maybe I try transfer list him. See whether the guy will offload him. I don't think it's wise because he's going to see out his contract, but we'll try and see whether we can sell him before the window. We need to get rid of the players that... my problem with this game has always been, you know what, not? I get too attached to my players. I'm one of those, I cannot sell players. Especially these kind of saves, I can never sell them. I'm like, I cannot, I like him too much. It reminds me of the good old days. I keep him, I keep the player. Now, I know logically, because I've written guys on selling players as quickly as you can because you got to be as dispassionate as possible, right? But I don't follow my own advice. I cannot. Because I play the game like I'm in love with these players. So I got this problem with me. So Golek is the future prospect for us. So I got to push him up. So a lot of things are riding on this boy as well. Because we don't have another striker after Borukov. I didn't go out there and sign. And we're looking at our youth team to provide one. So that's it. See? That's it. So Zabo, I don't know. If he's still with us, I don't think so. Yeah. What does this mean? On loan? I have no idea. No. Career. I think I think he's gone now. Is he my contractor player or what? Contract, enter contract. No, is he? Wait, I have no idea. No, seriously. I don't know what this means. Does this mean what? He's on loan, is it? How do you tell? God, I'm such an idiot. I'm playing this new version of the game. Let me check. Our first team. And under 19. On loan? Does it work that way? Zabo, yeah, he's my player. He's on loan. Yeah, this guy's on loan. Yeah. So that's what it means. This color means he's on loan. Okay, so that means he's on loan.
Bharat, I know, he's got potential. So this guy's all on loan, but they're 27 years old already. Wang Wenhu, the Chinese player, I was hoping that we get, the Chinese fans will go crazy when they see him. 18 years old. But I don't believe it. He's 37. No, dear Lord. Can't I get rid of him? He's not playing for me. Contract, transfer. We got to transfer list this guy. Keep him for what? At the Madras. Yeah, he's never going to play for me. So set transfer status, transfer list. You got to list these players. I cannot be passionately in love with some of these players. Okay, we can keep him. He's got a decent personality. Yeah, this guy, 100% we got to keep him. Okay, we got to even offer him a new contract. Yeah, we got to offer him a contract. Cannot lose these players. Yeah. Okay, all right. Exit thoughts. This guy, definitely. So I look at this guy. This guy, this guy also not bad. No? Yeah, he's quite good. I think this guy just gave a contract to like an idiot. So we got to bring him back, give him some game time. No, he's not the tallest player. But he's got potential. So he only got one fella. The rest all are going to be listed. Wang, I'm hoping that it turns into something. Maybe the Chinese fans will inspire him to be a better player. But he's a defender with some promise. A DM with some promise. Okay, he's working on quickness. Then, of course, we got this guy, Alfred on loan. Let's see. On loan, he's never getting better. So 17 years old, what do we have? So if I would just look at this, which is another criteria of mine, which I play the game in a very simplest way. I see 5-star, I keep you in my club. So Kovacs is going to the first team, so it's okay. He's playing all right. Ray Aye. Okay, so we got to make sure these guys are playing. So we're training him, crossing fullback, so he's going to be having to play. We want to offer him on loan, but it looks like we're going to be playing him in... wait, let me check. Filter. I want to see if his Ray Aye. He's not. He's still in the under 19 squad. Oh, he's still there. So we leave him there. He's 18 years old. I can't play him every game. But we definitely can't sign. So we're going to add him to the squad planner in the DR department. Zai's Lord Gabo. Gabo is actually a central defender, but he can't play as I think I retrained him as a DM. Yeah. Okay. Another one, we offer him on loan. But I don't think he'll ever be ready. So I think what we'll do is... and he's got low aggression, so let's be realistic. I'm never keeping this player. So transfer loan status, definitely, and then transfer list him as well. So we don't keep him. Now, Kanika Lumbana, we saw him earlier, right? Hey, this guy has got potential to be a gem, man. Oh my God, he was really playing well. Look at his attributes. He's only 19 years old. Okay, this guy, I'm going to promote him to the scene. Definitely looking at him here. And then we are definitely going to have to look at his contract because this guy can definitely play. Yeah, his bravery is low, never mind. It's okay if his bravery is low. His contract expires 31, which is okay, which is 2 seasons. Ray Airy contract also 31. Kovacs contract is 31. That's good. Okay. I'm looking at this very carefully, because our problem in Europe has always been not enough homegrown players. If we cannot address that as a problem, we're in trouble. So at least the players with the most potential, this guy and this guy. So this guy Leonardo Longuino also is coming through quite well. All right, Longuino has to play in the senior team. But is he in the senior team? A squad, move to senior squad, yeah. Okay, we got to move in the senior squad. This guy is good, man. Why haven't I been using him? He should be playing. I'm an idiot. You see what? Okay, expected to be out for, no wonder he's not playing. He's out for 6 months. Okay, all right. Now we know why. And then we bring him to the first team, so we show him some first team love. Birthday cake, at least got Friday and the rest to sing Kumbaya with him. Okay, all right, what about the others? So the best young players are there already. And then now we come to the, now we look at just this team alone. 19 years old, Ray Ai. All right, correct. And then the second team is the they have no future in the club. I know this guy, Florin Kokos, right? He's got a very good personality, but look at him, man. Personality alone not good enough. The fella has got look, this is the reason why I look at this. You can have the best personality in the world, but your star only 2 star, also no use. So good luck to you. Thank you. So we did our homework. Now save the game. There's a lot of work we just did for the save. A lot of work we just done for the save. Yep, we done it, baby. We got in there. So we done our because I like to do this with minimum of 2 months left to the season. Because if not, right, you do it at the end of the season, sometimes it's too late. The players are unhappy because look at what happened in my last save. I started the season without a goalkeeper. Man, because this is a love save, huh? This is a love save. This is the reason why I was so agitated. No? But now I guess I check. Father, shut up. I'm not interested. Yeah, you want to leave, huh? You're not gonna say this is my problem, huh? I don't start a season. I started a season with only 1 goalkeeper, thinking he was he will always stay. Yeah, I thought he's loyal. Hey, we won the title, got promoted. I assume too much. We got promoted. You expect everybody to want to be playing. The next you walked out the door. Look at it. Then I actually went to the first game of the season thinking he's still in the club. Oh my God. And then the lineup came and I put the lineup on. Okay, I got my starting lineup. Hey, where's the goalkeeper? That was the first game of the season. I was like laughing so hard inside because I never thought it would happen. No, I was like, oh my God, I did it again. It's not the first time I've done this. I've done it many times, no. In my own personal saves, it's not like I do. You think I'm meticulous in every single save? No way, man. Sometimes I speed run through save. And that's the problem with FM26. In FM26, right, the inclination to speed run is very high because there's basically no immersion levels in the game. The games you play are so divorced from immersion, right, that there's nothing to, engage you during the game. This is one of the reasons why I scream for, I was one of those guys screaming for shouts to come back because there's at least something to do with shouts. I mean, yeah, so it doesn't have any effect. But I think we give it some time. SR will eventually get there. But if you want to enjoy the game, the best way to play is exactly the same way I played 0304, which is look for the super tactic. B, don't worry about signing players. Don't worry about developing players. Just let them, do it in their own time, own target. Let them come to you. So the only thing you want to do, if you want to do it, you can do training, but training becomes a case of like, your training schedules are basically a form of distributing attributes. That's all. So make sure that your training schedules are balanced. Okay, that's the most important thing. Don't go out there and go like, what is the best training system, that you want to use, that kind of thing. It won't make a difference. Just make sure it's balanced, that's all. You want balance because if you want like a lot of physical attributes in your players, right? You want most of the training to shift the attributes of physical side, then focus a lot more on the physical side then. But I like to have some, I like it. I basically keep it balanced. So this is quite easy. So you come in here. Just do a few thousand. Save myself a few thousand clicks. Now, let me go back to responsibility. So I know that I'm not going to take control of the youth team, right? So I agreed that the youth team is not me anymore. Yep, not me anymore. So I'm not getting involved with the youth team anymore. So from here on out, the youth team, they do whatever they want to do. Yeah, play whatever they want to play. They want to copy me, what I'm doing in the first team, it's up to them. They chose to do it, not me. Victor Popov, you see what happens when people want to leave the club? Justice, right? Victor Popov, somebody kicked him in the stomach during training. No, he didn't twist sharply in training. Somebody kicked him in the stomach. You leave the club, is it? Bah! There you go. Give injection, available next match. 10 out for 47 weeks. Players, you give injection, players get unhappy, so you can't do that. Already he's unhappy. Take it out of him, bring him here. Where's the syringe? I'll do it myself. How dare you want to leave the club? Okay, attacking free kicks, attacking corners. Okay, and then we'll do build up again. Build up is the build up transition. I mean, it depends on the opposition you're playing. So normally, what I would like to do is go and see where they are. No, where's their pitch tilt? Are they a defensive team? Are they an attacking team? What's the defensive line height? I want to see all that. I want to know what kind of team they are before I choose a match prep. Because there's a bonus, no? Yeah, so I'm just guessing. So I guess, let's play fair. Let's make it easier for the game. Because if you know the defensive line, and you know the defensive line, and you know what style of football you play, then you know where to focus your pre-match thing. Because if they are very good at attacking you, they're very good at, they play high up the pitch, right? So if they play high up the pitch, then you got to focus on your build-up because they are going to be putting pressure on your build-up. But if they are a team that's always sitting back, right, then they are not going to be putting pressure on their build-up. They're actually parking the bus. So when I'm parking the bus, I'm going to tell my team to focus on final third. So that's how I use it. And it has never failed me once. Until I had to look at the data. So when I started looking at the data, then I started diving deeper and deeper into that. That's when I got very, very annoyed. Because I was like, so I realized, while the methodology is correct, when I'm staring at the data, it's making me pissed. And that's when I decided, okay, I have to address my pain now. So I'm no more looking at the data. So even though the methodology is correct, I'm not going to look at the data. So I had to do it that way, unfortunately for us. Okay, so we got Longuino, he's injured, he's in the first team. We got Stupa can play. I give him a chance to play. Never gets to play. What kind of manager am I? Never give my players a chance to play football. Iliev can come from one of these two. Ini, mini, mini, more, catch the tiger by the toe. Okay, all right. You also, where is it? Richie, Giaco, ini, mini, mini, more, catch the tiger by the toe. Okay, cool. Okay. Actually, I knew where they were going. I was just making it up for the dramatic effect. I can't help myself. I'm a very funny guy. I don't know. I'm making fun of myself. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go. We are going to put Borukov. Machitic has been playing every single game. Do you think we should give him a break? Yeah, give Brili a chance to play. Yeah. Golik, Kishwada, good team, no. And I'm doing all this Mickey Mouse shit. Okay, never mind. Let's go. You have only, don't worry. 11, 12 was the difference. Is the midfield playmaker good or poor role in the playment? It's not bad. Yeah, DLP is quite good. Yeah. Especially if you play him alongside ACB, it's quite strong. I have a DLP as well in some of my tactics. Yeah, can. Not bad, what? I've not had problems with DLP as a role, no? Yeah. I have not had problems. You can play a DLP. But you see, they make sure that the guy can pass the ball. Because what will happen is the reason why I'm not using it is because I play in Europe a lot, right? So if I play DLP, I got problems. Those teams are better than me. But if I'm like a very good team and I've got a decent fullback, decent ball playing defender, because what's going to happen is those guys in the center, the guys wide, they're going to look at the DLP quite a lot. There'll be quite a few passes he will receive. So you must make sure that he is good. Otherwise, don't. Otherwise, it's safer just to play 2 DMs. Sometimes you don't want the tactic to have too many central passes. You want them to go out to the flanks quickly, right? That's when you don't use the DLP. But if you want to, have that kind of, I want a DLP, I want him to create tempo, you want to slow down the game, you want to be a bit stylistic, then go for it. Yeah, it's still a very good role. But you just have to, is it fit for purpose? That's what I mean. So if you are a focus play left, focus play kind of right kind of guy, right? Then DLP for what? What do you need a DLP for? You just say a DM, what? Because you just want to get the ball up the pitch quickly. So if you vertical tiki-taka, don't play DLP. Slow the game down too much. So if you want a really high tempo, going down the flanks a lot, right? Especially if you, like say I play this tactic for a moment, right? I want 2 DMs. Not 1 DM, 1 box to box. I want 2 DMs. Because I want to put a lot of pressure on this tactic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change things. Let's go. This guy is going forward, right? So this tag is slightly different because we've got ACB. So I want him to go forward, take up the space. So this guy is going to be a fullback as well. So now we're going to put more pressure on this team. And we're not using false fullbacks, right? We'll put more full pressure. I'm going to try something. Yeah, so for once, right, we're going to go narrow. Say narrow. Car inside with the ball on this guy. Can I change? Can I just do it from here? Can I go right or not? Can you give me the option? Okay, not. Wait, can I? I can. I didn't know that, man. Yeah, I don't have to come in and go out. I can do it from here. I didn't know. I'm such an idiot. Okay. So people don't really know this, dribble move. Okay, no need dribble move. Okay, that's it. So from here we can change it as well. Okay, so then what we can do is we can actually come in here now. I'm pretty certain I can go here to this guy and tell him to do the defensive work. Okay, so there we got Philip, right? So what we want to do with this guy more often can. Okay, so what about the right guy? What is he doing? The right guy is doing the same thing. I just discovered something new. I didn't know this was a thing in the game. I didn't have to keep go in and go out, go in and go out, go in and go out, go in and go out. We can actually do all of it here. Yeah. Right. These are all the players playing the positions, right? So we come in here, confirm the changes first. Let's go and see whether this guy is doing what I think he was supposed to do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But that was already in him, right? So okay. Oh yeah, this guy is gonna be a free roll. Okay, let's go back in. Okay. So let's do it from here again. Okay. All right. So come in here. We pretend we didn't do the first thing. Okay. Where's the AMC? There we go. So this role, we're gonna change the active role to a free role. Guys, I didn't know, man. You can do all the changes from this one panel. Do you know that is one of the big moans that I had about a game that I hated? I didn't know. I was keep doing it. Now this thing is, they should actually make this bolder. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe all of you knew all along, right? Nah, you are terrible fellas. No, you guys all were laughing at me when I was doing this, right? How come nobody told me this? I just figured it out myself. Oh my goodness. So we got this guy, the free. There he changed free role. Winger. Now we're playing 4 fullbacks. Okay. Now what we want to do is I want to change. Let me think. This guy box, he's gonna come up. The free row is gonna come in. The channel 4 is gonna come in. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of movement in this thing. Let's go. Kishwara are a very good team. So I'm gonna they've beaten me more than once. I depend on beating teams. No, I cannot allow myself to not win. I have to beat everybody. This league, everyone has to be beat. I have to beat every team. Okay. Oh no, there we go again. The Nielsen tried too much. Okay, berate the team first. Hey, no, praise! Stop! But I know there was a thing to do it. Cancel. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now berate. Okay. That was the way to do it in FM24. That was the way to do it FM24. It still is the way to do it FM26. You want to cancel a shot, that's exactly what you do. You hit tactic and play cancel, then the shot, you can change the shot. Okay, we're going fullback, ACB, fullback. We got the inside cutting players and we got the wingers wide. So now we just know, rest team. I'm far from please. Second half, let's go. This team is quite good. Always been a problem. So let's see if anybody's creating chances. XG. Getting goal scoring positions, Richie, Deeds. So, but remember, we gave quite a number of players a chance to play. I mean, they will never ordinarily get a chance to play. So we have to let them, give them a chance. So a short corner routine, is it? Oh no, this is not all short. Oh yeah, short. Oh, lovely. Stupa comes in. He's on his right foot. Stupa is a right foot. Because he's an AMR, playing in an AML position. Iliev now. He's got a left foot. Yeah, so he's a left-footed player playing on the right side. Chaos on my tactic. Mihai and Dietz never get a chance to play. Mihai cost us a lot of games in the past. Okay, so we're going to berate the team one last time. Maybe we'll tell them to fire them up. Randomly choose a shout that might work. Okay. What is this button for? Does it do anything? No, it doesn't. Maybe you get a goal from the button. You never know. It might be a magic button. Look at saying silly things. Ricky, come on. That's why you're playing inside, right? So logically, I shouldn't be playing false fullbacks. I should be playing false fullback. You know why? Because that's a back five. So I should keep it wide. I shouldn't be playing forward. I did it intentionally. Yeah. I should be doing this. Tactically a big mistake. No? Because why am I playing with force back? I should go to the flanks. Right? No, idiot want to play this way. That's why. I want to try things. If I hadn't done that, I would never discover what I just discovered. So I just blast to it. I want to do all these tactical changes. So B-Rate is coming out. Timing of B-Rate is perfect. The timing for B-Rate is perfect. Now the boys feeling the heat already. Manager was slightly shouting at them up and down. Okay. I tell you, this Kishwada always. Danielson is not playing well, so let's take Danielson off. Then Mihai goes up for Danielson. Bring follow Ronshu in. And then we keep it going. 5 minutes left in the game. Our first defeat. But we learned something. We learned something brilliant. Oh my God, that was such a feature. I didn't know there was such a feature. This was a feature thing in the game, man. Oh no, woodwork again. Oh my God, we're the woodwork masters. Yeah, that's why the stats is in the bloody game. Okay, that's it. We lost the game. Okay, but we're glad to have discovered something. We're not going. I wish I won that match. Okay. Our first defeat does not. Pushkar faces Inquest after surprising loss to Kishwada. We went 17 games without defeat though. This season I want to win the title. I don't give chance. Yeah, normally I will, I try to rotate. Sometimes I throw the league just to let other teams win. Hey, adopt a player challenge. You're the adopt player. Okay, all right. I think we can, but there's no way to track them now. That's a problem. No, there's no way to track. We cannot. You see, the last time we could. No, see, like if you're the adopt player, like for example, right? Let's say I give you a okay, under 19s, right? So the highest potential player, I offer him to Ray Irie. Okay, so this guy. Let's assume I get you to adopt this player. Okay. So we go Indian already. What can I do? Okay. There's nothing, no. That's the only downside. So we go to Opus, no. Go to Actions. Go to In-Game Editor. Move to another card. Remove. What can I do? Nothing here. Okay. That's a problem right now with this game. Overview. Personal. Editor. Personal details. Okay. The only thing I can do is like this, no? Nickname. That. Other than that, I can't add him to a note. I can't do the notebook thing for you. I don't want to do this. I always stay on this page, so I won't see the PACA. Can there's ZH still. I'll put your name there. Okay. That way, the only way, because now we cannot have a list of close. That is a ZH. Oh, he needs to become ZH still. Sheesh. Cannot. That's the only thing I don't want. Yeah. So we come in here again. Not ZH still. So Ray Irie, common name. Full name Ray Irie. Common name cannot. This one cannot. So it's Ray Irie. Irie. Then what we can do, I have to find our name to full name Ray Irie, then put him here. See whether it will just hold on. I need to do it in such a way that it shows up. Okay. I think we can do here full name Ray Irie, then put a ZH, so we can see him, so we know. Does it work like that? No, still not. The display name is still the same. See, okay, so not this one. Maybe here. I think this is the one that got changed. This one. There. Okay. So we got like this. So we can get. So this way we can see. So, and then, and then we'll change the shirt name as well. Okay, so you're not a player. I will choose a player for you, but we can't change the attributes now.
Okay, so we can give you this becomes your player. So he's an English player called ZH2 as a defender. Okay, and we'll choose the highest attribute. The player, not the highest, we choose the player with the highest PA because I don't want to see the attributes. I don't want to know what the attributes are. Okay, because this is a love save. I don't want to see the PA. So we put a cert name will be yours, ZH2. So we can see how he does in the world. Okay, all right, how will he end up playing? Can we do that? I think can. So the adopt a player will be, this is your player now. Okay, so we got Ray Airy. All right. Chico. Okay, so Chico, you got a player. So you got a next player, okay? All right, so we got the under 19s. These are your players. Yeah. So Kanika Lumbana, this is the one I was so excited about, right? This is your player now. Yeah. This guy is exciting, no? This I really think he's got potential to be in the first team. So we come in here. Kanika Lumbana. So we put him as Lumbana. Then we put that's his common name, right? So on the jersey it'll be Kanika Chico. Then put a Chico there. There Kanika Chico. Then we put Chico. So his nickname on the shirt, every time I see we see Chico. Okay. Kanika Lumbana. Chico Lumbana. Okay, alright. So we put Chico Lumbana. Chico Lumbana. Okay, then we got full names there still. So shirt name with Chico Lumbana. See whether I don't know shirt name might be a problem. But it will be interesting to see because he'll end up playing the first team. Right. 100% he's going to be in the first team. Yeah. I'm moving to the first team. Not yet. Move to senior squad. Okay. I thought we moved into the first team already. Chico Lumbana. The ZH2, you got a player. Then Chico also got a player. Be fun now. But it's going to be different from Destiny. Destiny, you spin the wheel, give them attributes, right? Then we keep notes on them. No, we cannot do that now. Yeah. Because this is more like, it's not there because of Destiny say, but I can definitely give you players. But then you'll have to remember who they are. That's a problem. Yeah. But if I name it after your username, it'll be a lot easier. So it's like ZH2. So when we search, right? So we search now. ZH2. Oh God, there's no, see all results. Player, people only, Okay, definitely starts by youngest, right? Cannot filter. Tingo bats. Cannot even filter. You got one 19-year-old. Hold on, let's see. I just saw a 19. I scroll wheel. SI. I love you guys, but come on. Because this game is there, Mateo Aguila. What the hell is Mateo Aguila ZH2? Look, ZH2, see all results. I get what? Bauldan Zalo. What the? It's because the letter Z, is it? Cannot be. A Boolean search. Okay, put in inverted commas. Come on, don't tell me. Don't tell me. So advanced. We got such an advanced search engine for this game. Nope. Yeah. Okay, so that's the only way, guys. I'm letting you all know now. You better know your own players. Like this, we can tell. See, ZH2. And then we got Chico Lumbana. Where's Chico Lumbana? Yeah, senior team already. Okay. All right. Oh, this is under 19s one. Okay. All right. I'm getting ahead of myself. So first under 19, Chico. Chico, where are you? Oh yeah. Unavailable. Lumbana should be I think it's okay. Lumbana is here, but then we have to put your name there, okay. Hey, Chico Lumbana, correct? I think now I know what to do. Okay, come in here, full name. This guy, in order for me to see clearly, gotta do that. Caps it. That way, when old men, people like me come in, can see. There we go, Chico Lumbana. That's the one, But we still maintain their name, right? You're searching a lot. Boolean search. What do you want me to do? I thought SI and that advanced, they created the perfect search tool in this game. Hey, you never know, right?
You never know. You can imagine I go do ZHTO and Chico. Hey, if it leads to that, we can say the search engine in this game is quite good. No, Boolean searches. No, I cannot put a space. Yeah, ZH and Teo. Yeah. Oh, yeah, ZH and Teo. Yeah, that's what I mean, a whiplash. Okay. All right, so we got our players there. For me, I have to enjoy playing the game. Yeah. So if I can, you see, this is how I'm playing the game now. If I want to enjoy the game of Football Manager, I have to approach it this way. This is the only way I can do it. Okay? So it becomes a game where I don't look at data anymore, because if I do, I get pissed. Okay? I don't look at scouting reports, because if I do, I'll get pissed. So I have to avoid all of that now. And I have to put myself back in the mindset of CMO 304, but with a slight twist. So the twist is, I let all my staff handle everything, since there's no point me diving in, right? So I just have to assume they know what they're doing. And I know SI would have figured that one out on their own. They would have thought, you know what, it's going to be so hard for people to do all that kind of save. So we want to make it easier for them to get all these players in. So the staff must be able to do their work. And to be fair to them, I also screwed up, right? Like, click a bit. The tactics were easy, man. Like, just now when I was doing things on the fly, oh my God, you don't have to like go into every single role. I didn't even know that. I was like, really? I show it to you again. I feel like I found a new toy. Like, go inside, I didn't know. I was like, I just discovered it today, Okay, so we come in here. Let's go to play instructions, right? Can you do that? Actually, you can do it from here. All the positions. Goalkeeper. I want to be a ball playing defender. Okay, let's go. I said, you can do it here. Attacking midfielder. You can be a winger. Inside forward. I think inside forward is okay. I think we'll keep this. See what I mean? I can do everything from here. Holy cow. I forgot that. I didn't even know that. I feel so stupid. Because there was this. I think this was not. I do remember clicking on this earlier, and I don't think this could change anything. Like I was like, maybe this is just a changing the position. This is cool, man. This is cool. Coolest can be. Yeah, you can't make notes on players. Yeah. Let me check. Let me check. If you can make notes on players, it becomes even more fun. Okay, so let's go back to Lumbana. Chico. There we go, Chico. So easy to find, Okay, so we come in here. We go to this editor. There's no notes. No, that's about it. Personal details. I don't want to go too far. Because if not, I end up with I look at the other stuff. Yeah. Then I see PAC. I can't. I don't want to scroll down. I assume there's no notes now. Okay. So that's it. There's no notes. Overview. I don't want to come to this page and do it. Okay, because then I'll see PACA. Okay. So I'll rather be on this page. If I stay on this page, I don't see PACA, which is perfect for me. Okay, so we can't do anything here because I don't think this is editable. There's no notebook feature. We know that for sure. There's no notebook feature in this game. So they won't have the feel for you to enter stuff. Okay, let's go. Next game. I can find, like I said, it's not difficult to criticize the game, but you got to be fair to the game sometimes. There are certain things that they've done that are definitely better than previous editions. Because I can imagine playing on an iPad and doing that. No, that's damn cool. No? Because I just go at top, change, and using tiles, it'll be very fast. I can just swipe. The only thing they should have done, right, and I think that they failed to do was making these tiles allowing us to use the scroll wheel to navigate the tiles, to change settings on the tiles. Okay, we're gonna bring should give Deeds a chance to play. Then Ricky can play. Mihai is here. Durek Monksguard is here. Longuino, this is the one, right? We just brought him in, right? Longuino, come to the right, man. Okay. Longuino's injured. Shucks. Oh, sorry, I'm so excited. I didn't know Longuino was injured. Yeah, so who's playing in this position? We can play Monksguard. Monksguard, okay. Confirm. Okay, got Monksguard playing there. Iliev to play there. I have to drag. I'm sorry. Chico Lumbana. Again, Chico Lumbana is going to get a chance to play. I don't care. Play first game. Boom. Danielson out. We got Chico Lumbana to play the first game. Merchitic is playing here. So we'll swap these two around. We'll follow Ronshu, Serafimov. Yep, Chico Lumbana plays. Because he's got potential. He's got numbers. Then the other one is Airy, right? Airy is, I think, not available because I did promote him. Or he's not ready. He's still a ways away from being ready. But let's look at Airy. I think Airy can play. What is he? He's a defender, right? So goalkeeper, defender. Where's Airy? Boom, 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 boom. No, he's not here. Yeah, he's not here. That means he's in the senior team already. Hey, where is he? Should have the name, ZH Teo. Where's ZH Teo? There! He's here. Yeah, okay, we're gonna pick him and put him for Durik. Durik is injured, right? So ZH Teo. ZH Teo. Hey guys, the two of you are playing this game. Ray Airy, ZH Teo, your player is playing in this game. And Monksgard, Lumbana, Chico Lumbana, your player is playing in this game. This game is so unrealistic. Yeah, it is unrealistic. I don't know of any manager without a notebook. No, I think it's supposed to be on the phone, right? They tried to introduce the phone version, WhatsApp version of this game, so WhatsApp doesn't have notes, right? So they don't feature. So they tried too hard. Let's allow SI the moment. They might get there. So we see whether I got any filter that can handle this. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. This is neutral. Not this one. This one dark enough. Okay, can. Oh, I got so many filters, shaders now. I have to cycle through my shaders one by one. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Found one. Chico Lumbana, you almost scored. Their debut for your player. I mean, this we're not saying we have changed their attributes. We're not changing their attributes. That's one rule. We're not looking at their. Okay, we're not changing their attributes. We're not looking at the PSCA. Okay, we're just going to see whether you guys can make it. Or do you have we are at the stage where we're going to say we can allow you to transfer clubs. But I will definitely depend on you guys. But eventually, if a club comes in, I have to let you guys go. Then we'll have to keep you. How to find you again, I don't know. I'm going to have to try to figure out a way out to find you guys. I have to keep a notepad. Ray, Airy, okay. Then we're going to find you somewhere in the game. How's my player doing? I don't know, man. But we can definitely go there. Yeah, definitely can go there. I just have to keep a notebook. At least we know from transfer history where they go. That's the thing. We can always track you from transfer history if you ever leave the club. Hey, Lumana better. Chico, your player better tackle, I tell you. Hey, Eri, first interception of his career for the senior team. Hey, yeah. We're celebrating. Here goes Birilia. Finds Lumbana. What a pass! What a pass! Did he create a goal? Oh my goodness, he did. Chico Lumbana has contributed. He's gotten in the XG chain of XGs, right? He's got an assist in my book because it takes 4 passes before the pass leaves the assist. But this one counts as an assist. No, it won't count as assist because it's an own goal, right? Oh my goodness. But he played a big part in that goal, man. Chico Lumbana contributed. That Ray Airy contributed defensively and Chico Lumbana contributed to a goal. What a start, baby. What a start. What a start to your players' careers. But once again, there are going to be no, what's the word again? We're not modding. We're not changing the attributes. Off the woodwork. Here's Barukov takes the ball well. Remember, we have to think about the future. Barukov comes inside, finds Dietz or Mosquera, Micetic. Oh, beautiful ball. Ricky. Ricky's shot was... Ricky was too taking it too seriously. Rajovic now jokes to
The thing is, not everybody's gonna like this weird style of playing Football Manager. Because there are gonna be people out there that says, no, I paid all this money. Okay. Why should I compromise? That's the thing. I know. I get it. I would feel the same way too. But the thing is, I've already paid money for the game, right? I know there's no changing this, and there's no way it's gonna change. And I kind of know the game, and I know the studio, and I kind of like. I did say something to the effect that something like this was coming. Remember, even before the game was launched. So, yeah, make the best of a worst thing. But SI need to learn from this themselves. Yeah, they have to learn from this themselves. So it's a second goal. Lies, ladies and gentlemen, Chico Lumbana is having a 7.5, and ZHTO, your player, is baby. Hey, but we haven't seen the jerseys, huh? We ought to look at, see whether you can see the name on the jersey. Cannot, no. Cannot see the name on the jersey. I guess we probably can if it's a penalty or if the lighting is better. But what a start. Lumbana has got a 7.5, and our boy has got, ZHTO has got, Ray Airy has got, what's it again? 2. But when we adopt a player, oh no, Marconi got sold. Maybe that's, oh no. Oh, the defend it well. Just a keeper again. It was Ruan Santos that made a mistake just now, right? Own goal. Okay, I'm gonna have to eat soon, guys. Seriously, the stomach is beginning to give me a bit of a syndrome. And it's very late. Oh my God, what a goal from Antonio Mans. That was a lob volley, you know. A lob volley. Oh my God. This is like straight out of yeah. Oh my God. The thing is, I think some people like me, I probably I wanted more of the features to play the game. I would be pissed, but I got no choice. I'm not the kind of person that is just going to stay angry. I can't be that kind of person. But I have to be angry because I feel like I do speak for some people. I guess I have a voice. And if I don't use my voice to say how unhappy I am, then, that's not right, I guess. So, yeah. But I also have to be fair and show that, yes, you're forcing me to a situation where I'm playing the game as if it was 1998 all over again. And thank God I'm streaming, because I wouldn't be doing this on my own. I can't do this on my own. I'll be like, how long do you think I can keep this out on my own? I'll be talking to myself, imagining you guys are there. And the thing about me is that I'll be looking for funny things to do and say while I play the game. And I'll probably be cracking jokes to myself half the time. I'll be laughing. And I can't laugh so much anymore because my neck hurts. I was in a car accident, keep saying it. And I need to stop soon. I know SI is not happy. There's no way SI will be happy. That is the reason why, normally Miles and the company be talking about how many things, how many people are playing the game. Normally they have numbers, right? They keep quiet about it. Then the offer is 33% off, some more. Not some 20% off, making more shit. No, 33 is quite significant. And they kept quiet about it. They kept lower, and the guy they introduced this season, they call him FM Assist. They kind of probably figured we better put somebody, they call it FM Assist. A lot of people will be unhappy. Yeah. I guess it's not too bad, I can live with it now. But I'm not saying the game is good, I'm not defending the game. I think the game cannot be defended. But there is a way to do things, We are party poopers apparently. Why? Shows a big focus of why have you been so good away from home recently? I think we all, and I include myself in that, quite happy to turn up and spot everyone's day. There's something very satisfying about it. They suck kids. I know why. Yeah, you know what I'm going to say, right? So every time he sees the opposition team, he goes, suck it!
That's what he does. That's why he's so happy. I spoil everybody's party. I go there, suck it. You're struggling. Oh, my neck hurts, man. Oh, my neck hurts. I can't. I want to have fun. I'm like the kind of guy that wants. There's a lot of physical movement. No, like, yeah, baby. This hurts. I think they know this iteration one, like CM4 is iteration one. People forget the FM20. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people forget the FM24. No, I didn't start with CM4. It was FM9 or 10. The Tactical Creator 11, the same year FM 2008. I can give it a year. I won't tell you the FM number. Or 2008. Because it was 2008, 2009 that we were working on the, around there, 2008, 2009, that we were working on FM, the new Tactical Creator, and therefore it was FM Live. Yeah, so that was the first iteration we had that came out. I think it was FM8. Yeah, 2008. That was the first one, because you have to look at the Tactical Creator. So when the Tactical Creator came out, that was when FM had moved away and they were going to a new direction with the game. Right, so they created this whole Tactical Creator, and that was basically the first edition. So from that point onwards, the iterations of the game start. I will count from there. Yeah, so I kind of count from there, like, to be fair to them, because yeah, so that would make it like 2008 to now. So 18 years. It took them 18 years. Oh, no, not 18. 18 no, would be unfair then. Yeah, 2008. 2008 to what? 2024. 16 years. Yeah, 16 years for them to get to this luck. So it took them 16 years to give us what we now have as FM24. So it took them 16 years. You can't expect them to give you FM27. It took them 16 years to get from that version of Football Manager to what you see now, where they got all the features they wanted to put into the game, right? Right? So you can't expect them to do it in 2 years, 5 years. It's going to take them forever. And the problem is this, right? I guess they want to move on. They can't do, they got so many ambitious things they want to do with the game, but they can't do it in the old architecture. They need to move it to a new architecture so they can do it. And there's so many things they have to clean up as well. They had a data hub they want to introduce. They introduced a new data hub, but then they had the old data hub. Chalkball is old data hub. Let's just put it there. The old data hub. They got 2 data hubs in the same game. And at points, at times, right, it will give us conflicting data. And a lot of people notice it, including me. I mentioned it so many times. It was a bug. But as I can't do anything about it because it's in the game, right? So they can't take it out. The only way they can take it out is by creating a game where there's only one data hub. By removing the other one. So they have to remove the older one, right? So they removed the older one. Now they got the newer one, but the new one isn't complete because it was extracting information from the older one as well. So they kind of created their own problems at the end of the day. C'est la vie, such is life. They're definitely going to the console was the worst thing ever. Hey, but guys, I'm going to take a short break. I need to go and eat something. Okay, my stomach is going all kinds of crazy. Okay, I will be back later. Whether I'm playing this game or another game, I don't know. Because I still need to get my mage into some action. I need to get the projector. I don't even know. I don't even know how to bloody do the fights. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to die. And I got the whole night to myself. Tonight is definitely a night I want to play football. Okay, but I will be back. I need like half an hour to eat something. Okay, so you guys go join, watch some other stream, whatever. I will be back and I'll be streaming. Okay, I definitely